get going. Hi, welcome. Welcome to another super community. We got a super community show starting.
tasted emotion. Brain pounding, pain in my head. No time to sleep, so I sleep when I'm dead. Still high, let's roll it up. It's time to fly. Beach babes bounce into the break of dawn. Chicks use the breeze, strip down to the farm. Let's party and dance and get fucked up while doing the thing. My feet in the back, they got my strip down to the farm.
Morning. Hi, nice to see you. Am I center? I'm just trying to get this. Yeah. Right. Distance, so that's good. I'm glad I started it earlier. Yeah. Right. Distance, so that's good. I'm glad I started it earlier.
Excited for this. Thank you for joining.
Oh, thank you for this opportunity.
Of course, I'm glad to see you and that you're still around. I know, like, sometimes we're not the most active, but nice to always come back, you know?
Yeah, I'm not very good in chats with different you know what I mean? I don't know what to say half the time in this post. Yeah, I'm better off with, you know, conversations.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it is very overwhelming, so I understand, like, all the group chats, you know, and catching up and feel bad, but I think everybody understands, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and we've got children. I've got one still around, and yeah. I've got children.
Yeah, that's gonna be like my warning sign. Warning, I come with kids. If you hear them in the background while I'm talking, yeah, that's gonna be like my warning sign. Warning, I come with kids. It's 9:52. Yeah, that's gonna be like what's in the morning. What is your time? Yeah,
1 a.m.
52. I'm sorry. Thank you for what is your time? Yeah, I appreciate you.
No problem.
You come from the future. I appreciate you.
No problem.
You come from the future. You know, like Rainbow Mom is going to be joining like at 1:30, or she's at work. She's going to be at 1:45. You know, like Rainbow Mom is going to be joining like at 1:30.
But we're meant to join in from the beginning, aren't we?
Gonna be I think like you're gonna be like one of the early speakers, or I think
but we're meant to, I think beginning, aren't we? Is it Sandy first?
Yeah, I think like you're gonna be like one of the
early speakers. But I mean, we're not supposed to, are we supposed to come when it's our turn or now? First?
When it's your turn, but you can stay if you want, because I think I'm gonna be speaking for the next 30 minutes when we start. When it's your turn, but you can stay. I'm trying to have my computer here to be on the live.
But I'll turn my camera off while you're in the meantime. And then I'll turn it back on when it's my turn.
No problem.
Okay.
I know you need it. You're gonna know you need it. You're gonna get it, lick it, suck it, love it tonight. I know you want it. I know you need it. You're gonna get it, lick it, suck it, love it tonight. I need your body 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 tonight. Over and over again. I need your body tonight. Over and over again. I need your body tonight. Over and over again. I need your body tonight. Over and over again. I need your body tonight. I need your body tonight. I need your body tonight. Tonight, 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 tonight,
I'm Philomena, founder of Ken Apparel. I love my natural hair, but not what hoodie.
Hey baby, let me stay. I don't care what your friends say. They can't compete with this pillow talk. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
You know it's a shame when a woman spends all her time alone. When I am perfectly willing to give her everything she needs. I don't care about her past. I don't care what she's been through. I just wanna fill one night with good love, baby. That's all I want. I just wanna set your body free. And I don't care what's going on in the night outside my door. I just wanna get your head right, baby. Give you all the love I got for sure. So baby, if you've got that feeling, you know I wanna give you that midnight healing. Oh, I just wanna make love to you all night long. Midnight healing, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Just gotta make a small adjustment here. There we go. Okay. All right, just want to do a quick audio check. It's cold out here in New York today, man. All right, we're good to go. Okay. What's good, y'all? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Super Community show. You guys know how this show works on Wednesdays. We introduce communities to everyone. This week's community is women in tech. So, without further ado, well, actually, so you guys, linked by art, linked by love, Super Community 06, which you guys saw right before the show. It's just walking around in the virtual reality gallery. On the outskirts of the gallery, there was one featured community, and then on the outside of the gallery, you will find a collection of communities, all united by linked by art, linked by love. So each Wednesday we do a Super Community Gallery show, and this Wednesday is Women in Tech. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on the community manager, Vanessa. Let me make sure I got her okay. Hang on. All right, there we go. Hang on, Vanessa. Okay, there we go. We got you everywhere. All right. Vanessa, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for the invite. And Link by Heart, thank you so much for this doing, everything that you do for the community, inviting us to showcases, and now we're live, doxing ourselves. And I'm really excited for today, Mark. And, hear also the ladies from our community talk about their art and what they're up to.
Vanessa, welcome to HOP. You are we're about to have a little conversation about your community. And then we're going to feature the 6 artists' artworks. And then, we're going to show a bunch of links. We got a bunch of links from you, websites, events. Also, I think there's a spatial as well. So lots of stuff to go through towards the end of the show. But right now, let's just have a quick conversation about your community, Women in Tech. Maybe you can introduce yourself, talk a little bit about your community, give a brief introduction, how you guys came to be. Why don't you go ahead, Vanessa? Take it from here, Vanessa.
All right, so I'm going to start with my intro for those that are new me. My name is Vanessa Camacaro, also known as Van Synchro. I am a digital artist, AI engineer, co-founder of the Women in Tech Museum, and curator with Creative Owls. I've been here on Web3 since 2021, and when I started, I was just a stay-at-home mom with 2 little ones, trying to refine myself, find a hobby, and I was in crypto. And it's still a bro's world, but I wanted to connect with more ladies and Web3. So I kind of just stood it out. Hey, we're all the woman artists here. Let's connect. And I got an amazing feedback from all the ladies that were active. And I was like, what's the best way to connect, with everyone? And a few months before that, I attended an event that Creative Owls did in the metaverse, the first, I guess, Christmas party in Spatial Dial. I was mind blown with all the connections that I made there. I reached out to him like, I have this group of over 53 women in tech that want to, connect, get together. Can you create an environment for us just to hang out, And he did. And close to that date, we had March 8th, which was International Women's Day. And I'm like, okay, we have an amazing day. Why don't we take this chance and do something with it? So in less than 2 weeks, I organized 63 ladies. They sent all the artwork, and I created this amazing virtual environment where we have an all-day event of getting to know each other, talking about art. We had a lot of visibility the first time. And the amazing thing is that after the first event that we did, which was just meant to be a hangout, the ladies stayed within our community. A year went by and they were like, what's next? We still want another showcase. So from the motivation of everyone in our community, the Women in Tech showcases were born. And after that, we also had the Women in Tech Museum. The Women in Tech showcases has been around since 2022. And the goal is to celebrate International Women's Day, highlight women, their art, their brand, in this all-day event that we have in the metaverse. But not only that, we didn't only wanted to celebrate in just, one occasion, but we decided on our second event to open the Women in Tech Museum, where we highlight artists on a monthly basis. We highlight community. Everybody is welcome. So we went around, for almost, will be our 4th year actually celebrating in 2 months our showcases and events. And the goal always has been to provide a platform where artists can showcase their brand, their artwork, connect with others, communities, potential collectors. And every year we aim to go higher and higher. I can later go ahead and talk about, our achievements, but yes, this is who we are, a group of artists, creators in the space, just trying to support other artists and communities.
Okay. Vanessa, so interesting, right? Been here for, you said almost 4 years. And when anyone says that to me, I think back to when I first joined back in 2020, 2021. And I started getting involved. I was just fresh to everything, right? I didn't know anything that was going on, trying to jumping in spaces. You obviously saw the need for a community. And thinking back to that time, it's interesting because there was a bit of a bull run during that time, if not towards the end, kind of, the ending of the bull run. But then we went into the bear for a little bit. And it seems like to me you had the ability to kind of, trudge through the bear. And as things got quieter, you guys built and got bigger. I'm starting to notice this trend with all the communities on the community shows, that it seems like to me all the communities kind of, marched through a very tough time period, but stayed alive. And you guys were one of them. So, interesting. You saw a need for a community. You saw a need for something more, rather than just coming in and being an artist. And you continued to, push on that feeling, and then, look at what you've actually created. What made you, what made you go in that direction? Because it is a lot of work when it comes to uniting people and creating a community where people can learn. But even more so, you had to see something that took place. Go ahead, Vanessa. Go ahead.
No, correct. You are correct. So, I go back to how it was born. Like I was looking to connect with other ladies. I was looking, to make friends, build long-term relationships. And at the beginning, I didn't expect for the woman in tech, to keep going. I want to make these friendships, have a place where we can connect initially, and that was the metaverse. But how can we maintain this relationship? You still like when you have a friend, you need to check on them. I know, we get business with life, but one of the amazing things is that all these ladies stay around for over a year, and they've been my support. I'm still going strong because of them. So yeah, I saw that they needed, to have someone. They needed a community, so I stay committed with them. And yeah, I'm like I said, I am here as long as you ladies are here. And if there's any day that I cannot be around, we have young artists. From the beginning in our first showcase, we had a 4-year-old artist. We seen Raymond Mocho. I met her. She was like less than 13 years old, and now she's gonna turn 18, right? So I see that we have, young generations that I want them to take the lead when, maybe I'm not around, maybe life gets complicated. So the community have, volunteer kind of like, hey, I take the lead, I help you create, I help this, be more easy. So I saw that. I'm a person that when I start something, I just don't leave it, okay, I move on. Like I said, this is something that I'm trying to build, I guess, for the next 10 years. And I understood the market, okay, like when I came here, again, like I wasn't here just, looking for money for a quick profit and then I disappear. I wanted to learn more about the technology, the possibilities, build connection, you never know what can happen. And I can offer to the ladies. The vision always been to give them visibility, but I want to be able to get to a point that I can offer them more than visibility, right? Find them the right collector change kind of their life, if you want, if we can say it like that. So at the same time, not only that it helped me build my community, but it helped me grow as an artist, as an AI engineer. When I started the space, I was into AI, and I'm like, I love this, I guess technology. And I decided to go back to school, and I recently got my associate, almost done with a bachelor as an AI engineer. So everybody in the community has like motivated me. And I want to say, warning guys, I am a mom. Like I said, I stay at home mom, so I come with little ones if you hear them in the background. But yeah, they're taken care of. But yeah, thank you for this amazing question. Honestly, the woman in tech community is still going around because the ladies are still here, and as long as they're here and want to be part of it, I'm going to be committed every year.
So women in tech, maybe you could talk about right now, Vanessa, maybe you could go through some of, 4 years, a long time period, right? And so it seems like to me, I was taking a peek at your website a little beforehand, and it looked very established. And so it looks like you had a long time period to accomplish quite a few things. So maybe we could go through a list and talk about some of the things that women in tech have accomplished in the 4 years that you've been here.
All right, yeah. So let's start from the first showcase. The first showcase, we showcased 53 artists. And the second year, when we went double that, we showcased over 100 artists. But not only that, we also included around 20 speakers, where we have an all-day event that we cover different topics to setting up your own business on Web3, AI, VR, the technology that we have around. We talk about art. So that kind of gave other opportunity, not only for artists, but for founders, in the space to talk about their brands, to give their insights. We have amazing women in the space that know so much about the technology that we're evolving. And that year, it was very important for the showcase, because that's when we decided to open our own museum. Every year we have changed our environment, our virtual environment. We have a new, showcase, a new museum. So that marked, Okay, it's not over. Next month, we're getting started. We're showcasing more artists. We're showcasing more artists. But the following year, which was last year's showcase, we not only showcased over 100 artists, we have speakers, but I was able to come with a structure. Okay, with every art sale that I have, I am going to be donating this to the showcase. I also had some sponsors like Creative Owls and Raymond Mosher that donated. And with this, we were able to showcase over 100 artists in Times Square. And I want to say this was life changing because I remember the first time that I showcased in Times Square with NFT NYC. That definitely opened doors for me, gave me more confidence to apply to other showcases. And from there, I was showcased in over 20 countries. And I kind of saw that, some of the ladies, it was the first time. And it kind of had that success on them. So I think the third year was very big. And this year, I think our biggest achievement is that the ladies are still around, and we want to highlight them in a physical yearbook. All the artists, speakers, sponsors, on a yearbook that will be available on Amazon, digital free for everyone, and as well for, be able to purchase it physically, and those funds will be used for other upcoming events to keep promoting the ladies. But I think my biggest win is that this year we're building a bigger team for the showcase.
It's all right, Vanessa. You can say it. It's not like we haven't had kids on the show before. So yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. So yesterday, interesting, right? Because we were talking, we were doing the test show, and it's just funny as not only that, but in sketches space and listen to everybody talk. Everybody was talking about how they got fascinated with the PFPs, and now a lot of people are fascinated with the meme coins. But you guys, you in particular, as well as your community, you guys focus on art. And you stayed focused on art, and not only that, but and the stay-at-home mom thing. I have two questions that just clashed together. So all right, so I was gonna. Okay. So to stay. Let me focus on one question at a time here. You decided to focus on art. And now, it seems to be a very volatile space. It's the money's kind of like flying all over it, and so there's got to be some, there's some times where things get quiet, some times when things get on fire. But you decided to mainly stay focused on the art end of it. And not only that, but you created a museum. Maybe you could talk a little bit about the Women in Tech Museum. That seems to be very interesting. But you decided to focus on the women's art as well, and showcase it. At any point in time, were you nervous that, you've put a lot of energy into building something, and it doesn't, not only you, but a lot of people have. And it doesn't strike me that anybody is backing down anytime soon. Through trends of speaking through people, you just notice certain trends. There's a lot of highly intelligent people in this space, coders, programmers, physicists, teachers. It's just a lot of really big brains in this space. The people who seem like they get bored very easily, and everyone's hung out. And nobody seems to be moving or budging, and everybody just keeps another year. We're going to grow. We're going to grow. So you don't seem to have looked at anything with any worry, like the space is going anywhere. Maybe you could share some of your perspective on that, and then everything that you've seen throughout the 4 years, because you guys are very determined, and nobody's budging. So I think that's very interesting because it's usually very smart people get bored very easily, but everyone in this community and everybody in the ecosystem as a whole, everybody keeps moving forward. So maybe your perspective on that a little bit.
Yes, of course. I know, trends changes, but I always seen the need that every showcase that we have to kind of limit ourselves like to a number, just to kind of have the virtual showcases run smooth. And I feel that over the years, some of the ladies really wanted to like be part of the community, and they kind of have been left out. And I say, how can I keep creating? Like how can I include the women that we were not able to include in our previous showcases? Let's keep making more showcases just to give them another year, another opportunity. Let's give them another month. And there was always that interest there. Like I said, I still have my community. Sometimes I might not be the best active, in the chat, but when the day comes around, I still see that, hey, there's a demand. Let's keep moving. What's coming next, right? Because when the showcase come, it's such a special day that people have been waiting for over a year. And just to see the assignment, all the ladies talking about, and not ladies, the community that's been supported. Okay, what's next, right? So I feel like my own commitment and seeing just the interaction of the ladies wanted to go more. I'm like, okay, let's keep moving. And then when it comes to like, platforms shutting down, like, okay, or like moving on, I feel that I'm confident enough nowadays that I went back to school, learn, program. There's so many programming language, even learn Unity. I feel that, hey, if this platform shuts down and we can have our own virtual showcases, I am already on a level. When we had all this quiet time, I used that time to learn, right? So if special goes out or any virtual platform, I can honestly say, okay, I feel confident that I can build my own platform for our own showcases in the future, right? So I feel that there's no end as long as we have the ladies wanted to come and keep moving forward, as long as we keep onboarding our generation of artists to the showcase. We're going to be around for more. I am already envisioning like my 10-year anniversary with the Woman in Tech. So I feel like when everything is changing and it's always adapting, you have to go back to your roots and think why you created this, right? Are you committed to keep going? And that's how I made like a long-term vision that I want to get somewhere with the Woman in Tech. And I'm just, day by day taking that step, myself. So like I said, brands are going to go and come, platforms are going to shut down, maybe new ones are going to come. But if one day we cannot use spatial dial, I am not worried because I'll find a solution for that.
And women in tech keep growing. So, so interesting, right? Stay at home mom. And then one day you stumble across NFTs and probably get, absorbed like the rest of us into this little art world and NFT world. And then before you know it, building museums and creating communities. Did you ever, back then when, you were sitting there looking for something to keep you busy, maybe while you were home, did you ever imagine that it would go in this direction? I mean, do you have a background in art, or was it something that just came out of nowhere and you're like, let me check this out? And I'm just curious how that happened.
Yes, I never really imagined that it was going to be a second year until like I guess, the first year September come around and the ladies were again, okay, so when the open call is coming again, I'm like, what do you mean? Like we want to keep going. We love it so much that we need another year. I'm like, okay, I hit up Creative Owls. Let's, put our game plan on. Like the ladies want to keep going. And this year we definitely like, want to make it bigger. Let's take every feedback that we have from, the first year. How can we make it better? How can we make it bigger? How can we include, more artists? And we did that. And every year we kind of been pushing to do that. Honestly, like since very young, I was always like in the arts, like from middle school, like enrolled magnet program. I was more into like music, honestly, like, playing trombone, trumpet, like reading music, chorus. Then I got interested in drawing, took a few years of that. Then like I fell in love with photography, and I think I was, like an art. I lived for a lot of years in Florida. That's where I set up my first photography studio that was like focused on portrait. So if you see my art, even my AR photography is just portrait. I'm amazed by the human face, capturing feelings. So I went down that route. When I entered, the NFT space, I was looking, oh, like, you can invest here, you can build a community. But I was received by a community that taught me, hey, you can actually mint your own photography. And it went from there. I discovered AI and started blending my photography, created my own NFT. So yes, like I can kind of say that I had like some background in art, but never as a creator, never imagined of me of selecting art. But over the years, I read and saw so many art in the space that I fell in love, and it just became, I guess every year it became better and better and better. And honestly, like, for these showcases, we have a creation and we've been lucky that the artists are so talented and amazing. But we always been looking, not just we want to look beyond the art, we want to connect with like all the artists that are in the space.
Interesting, because it's just, I wanted you to talk maybe a little bit about the creation of the museum. Not only that, but maybe you can talk a little bit about future projects and things that we have to look forward to. And one of my questions is women in tech, your community, is it only open for women, or how does that whole thing work? If somebody wanted to check you guys out, maybe apply. Go ahead, Vanessa.
Yes, of course. So, the Woman in Tech Museum was born within our second year of the showcase because we understood that we only didn't want to celebrate artists, 1 year around, but we want to celebrate woman artists every day. Every month, every opportunity. So we, even though yes, we have the Woman in Tech showcase, name, and it's very strong. We also try to be as inclusive as possible. Every artist, every community, it doesn't matter your gender, you can be part of the Woman in Tech Museum. You can reach out to me directly on my social medias, on the Woman in Tech Museum. Also, if you visit us in the spatial, we do have like a guest book right on our entrance that people can, sign up and they can submit their artwork that they're part of. With the Supper community, I met by link by heart, I met other communities that in the past we've done like open calls together, and I have onboarded like other communities. So it's just not a woman's world that we're trying to create here, but we're also including like every creator. And honestly, they just have to reach out. I tell the ladies, this is not like my museum, is our museum. So whenever you have a drop, something important, hey, let me know, like, in advance, send it to me. I'll be happy to give you like a part of the museum where you can have your own takeover. So yes, every month we have takeover. Some of the artists has, not only showcase their artwork, but they have even hosted their own open calls where they have, done a community, an open call for the whole community. So yes, we are onboarding everyone, but we do want to, like, when that day comes, the International Women's Day, of course, like go back to our roots and celebrate big a woman. But again, everyone is welcome to be part of our museum.
Okay. Vanessa, real quick, before we start moving on to let's start bringing the artists up because we're running a little tight. But how does we'll go back over it when you come back on to close out the show. We'll show everybody the spatial, and then we'll bring up all the profiles, the website, so that everybody knows how to contact you. But real quick, if somebody is interested in getting in touch with you or reaching out to women in tech, what's the best way to do that?
All right, so you can we have our Wit Museum account on X, Woman in Tech Museum. You can reach me out through the DMs and there. You can also reach out to me on my account as Van Synchro. Send an email to womanintechmuseum@gmail.com. Super easy. If you know anyone in our community, hey, are you part of the Woman in Tech? You can connect with them. They can kind of forward the message. We also have Creative Owls, my Creative Owls from our community. He's our engineer, the one that built or Virtual Museum, the one that is like maintaining our website. So you can also reach out to them. But, right now, I think my biggest call of action is for everybody to submit their artwork to the Women in Tech showcase for 2025. Go to Wit Museum account. You will see the pin thread. You have an opportunity to apply as an artist and also as a speaker. And also, if you follow the instruction, you will see that this year the open call, it is Power Web is Social, where you will need to basically sign up, go and set up your profile, submit your logo for the showcase and your artwork. And then we have 5 amazing different communities curated this year, the open call. So, it's going to be more eyes, more opportunities for everybody to get selected. So yes, please save the date for March 8th, and the last day for the open call is January 31st. So the last day of this month, and really looking forward to see all the art submission. And if you're still lost, if you go on that thread on Twitter, you will find step-by-step instruction. I made sure that I also created a YouTube video tutorial to guide everybody through the steps.
Okay. We're going to go over that all in a little bit. Right now, I want to start bringing up the artist, Vanessa. So I appreciate your time coming on. We'll get back to you towards the end of the show. We'll bring up the spatial. We'll bring up your website. We'll also bring up the thread where you would like everybody to enter. We'll go over all of it. But right now, let's move on to the artists. That way, we could showcase the 6 works of art that was part of the super community and showcase some of your artists. And I'll see you in a little bit. All right, Vanessa? I should call you Vance.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let me click back here. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys. So you just had a chance to meet Vanessa, who is the lead in the community of the Women in Tech Museum. Her tag is, if you want to find her more, it's @Vans_. That's @VANS_CMKRO. And you can find her there, I think, both on Twitter and on Instagram. It's almost the same. For our first artist up, we're going to bring up Moji. Hang on. You guys will know her as Sandy Toes. Let me make sure everything's pinned here and everything's good. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Wait. Hang on, Moji. Hang on.
Sandy Toes here. Holding it down with Women in Tech. Hi, Mark. How's it going?
I'm good, Moji. How are you? Sandy Toes, why don't you welcome to HOP? Why don't you take a couple minutes, introduce yourself, give us a little brief history about you and your art, and why don't you take it from here? Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for being with us today. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Women in Tech Museum. Incredible. Thank you, Vanessa. And of course, there's a lot of people to thank, linked by art, and the chain just keeps growing. So as an artist, first of all, I'm very grateful to have someone care enough to want to have me allow myself the space to talk about who I am. And also just to also make connections with everybody. And year after year, Women in Tech just keeps becoming bigger and more powerful as far as making a difference in people's lives and bringing us together. And yes, I will just start and tell you it is not a myth that it is harder for women in Web3. Let me just start with that. we have these dreams and visions, and they do happen. So I'm hopeful because not that long ago, where I come from, the Middle East, I was born in Iran. My mother was not allowed to continue her education past 3rd grade. Her dad said, you know how to read and write and do arithmetic. That's all a mother and a wife needs. Well, it turned out in some ways he was right, because my mother ended up running a business and coming to the United States and adopting English. However, she made sure that I was educated, because she said you can get a lot further if you have an education. So my greatest gratitude here is women in tech and their ability to pass this literacy of blockchain technology and include art and talent in that. So I'm glad to be a part of this. And my artwork, Celestial Unity, I'll tell you about that. You'll see some wild hares and you'll see some desert scenery. And all of that encompasses who I am, where I come from, the beautiful sands of the Middle East. And also I have a background in science and research. And I think rabbits and hares are magical. And, you've heard the expression, follow the rabbit down. There's a reason for that. And so, during my years of research at University of California, Irvine, when we conducted experiments on rabbits and proving secondhand smoking is bad for you, there's a whole generation of people that don't know what it's like to sit on airplanes where people are smoking, to be in restaurants, to be in a workplace, in office spaces where people are smoking around you. That reality is not your reality, thanks to a lot of rabbits, ferrets, and rats in particular. Mostly, yeah, it wasn't the rabbits, sorry. But anyway, it was another experiment where the rabbit just connected with me. And I changed after that. I left science. I've led a plant-based nutrition diet for over 10 years. And so this hare rabbit features in my artwork a lot, because it's very symbolic in my spiritual growth and also my career, and where I'm going. I left science. I went into private business, automotive. I love classic cars. A lot of my artwork features classic cars. And so here I am. And what I'm proud of, like Vanessa, is being part of a community. And I created the Chronicles Museum. I'm the founder of the Crypto Canvas Chronicles Museum, where we want to bring the literacy of blockchain. We have open calls. We give away actual prizes, different crypto tokens for art contests. And we make videos, we promote it. I've been to New York, I've been to Dubai. So I travel and I show this artwork and I promote artists. And I'm really proud that I published with the assistance of Terry, a book, Retrofuturism. You can go on Amazon and search Retrofuturism. It is an exhibition of about 100 artists on foundation base, where we had an open call contest and we explored what is AI art. Because a lot of artists were looked down upon, they were dismissed. This is a new genre in the art realm. So it took about a year, this project. And I started in 2022 with the AI art. And let me just back up. I've been in this crypto realm for over 5 years and actively as an artist for 4 years. And I also want to say a big thank you to Women in Tech, because one of my early works, a Fantastical 22, which is on Omniflix Market, sold. It was exhibited in Women in Tech, a Halloween contest last year, and in the spatial, it was featured, and a collector saw that and collected it and saw value in that. So what's happening is working. As an artist, I'm being seen, my artwork is being collected, there's value in that. And on a bigger scale, we are getting hope that we're making a change. And, you know, is there scams in crypto? Absolutely. But are you going to be able to bring your art, music, and find a new community to discover and hopefully prosper? Nobody promised anything. Crypto is not for those who don't have thick skin. We don't always talk about being scammed. I lost a tremendous amount of money when I first came in, and that was 2021. And it was a huge amount of money, and my entire wallet of my ETH artwork that I'd been collecting. And but I learned and I went on, and since then I think we have more networks in place that we can verify with each other, links and credibility of people who are trying to entice us with projects and money and come over here, you're going to be in this book. And so we verify that. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be part of that network to help minimize the risks and losing what we work so hard for. And thank you again, Marc, for having me. And so I've taken up about 10 minutes of your time. Have I answered all the questions? I know we have a checklist of things we're supposed to cover. What is my call to action?
Wait. We got it. We hang on. We have to bring up your work of art next to you, and we got to talk about it a little bit. Hang on.
Thank you. We'll slow down there.
Okay. Give me a second while I switch everything over. Let me just switch the screens and the camera so you don't feel like you're talking to yourself over here. All right, here we go. I should be back here now. Okay.
I see.
I'm going to bring up right now. Give me 1 second to, oops, there we go. All right.
By the way, you all know about the fires in California, right?
Yes.
Everybody around the whole world knows about that. It has affected everybody. And Crypto Canvas Chronicles is doing a fundraiser to support the efforts of the Humane Society in Pasadena, California, for the wildfire rescue missions. And that is through the LA County. And it's unbelievable and devastating. So if you go to the Chronicles timeline, you will see a lot of artists, and shout out to all the artists who are contributing their artwork and donating their royalty. It's taking place on the Tezos blockchain on Object. We created a collection, and if you want to be part of that, you can reach out to us, send us your Tezos wallet address. We will invite you to come to this collection, and you can decide how much of your royalties you want to donate to this cause, because this is an ongoing effort. You know, they're accepting not just cats and dogs, but like wildlife. You know, there's peacocks, there's all kinds of animals. And so that's my call to action. While I have your attention, please don't forget about the animals. They don't have the advocacy to come and speak for themselves. There are a lot of great charities and missions who are helping the people. I'm grateful for what they're doing, but I wanted to focus my efforts for the animals. And thank you, Marc.
You're welcome, Sandy. Sandy, I have your work of art next to you, Celestial Unity. Why don't you talk a little bit about how you created it? Talk about, I mean, you already kind of touched on what it meant to you. But right. Maybe just go over the meaning of it. And yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Celestial Unity starts with my photography in the Sequoia National Forest. I'm a photographer. It's one of my first loves. So I take my photography and I bring that into the software that I'm using for creating my AI art. And I write prompts, and I'm using the model ETV8 that was created by Elo and Jeremy Torman. And I purchased this model, and they helped me learn this. And I feel like I'm one of the few female artists who in the beginning got to such a high level of expertise with AI art early on. It's a lot easier to make art with all the amazing new advances. However, I'm still using the same methods and incorporating new things. So I took photography and I brought that and I gave prompts, and then I went and I cleaned it up. with some of the things that needed to be cleaned up and made it more beautiful. I upscaled it, and I love topaz. I use that a lot. And then I thought this really represented what we're doing. The rabbits are magical. They inspire us. There's an innocence and beauty about life. There's a fragility, and there's also a playfulness that always exists throughout life. Mother Nature, our Creator. There's a sense of humor. And, as life unfolds and as you get older, you see this. So I think hares and rabbits encompass this magic. And and the sands are, I'm sandy toes. From the deserts of the Middle East to the beaches of Southern California, I am happiest when there is sand between my toes. And we come from sand. We're all stardust, and there's all this magic in the sand, and there's all this mystery. And so it's up to us, and we are part of this celestial, beautiful landscape that unfolds. If you were just one star, that really wouldn't be anything in this total vast darkness. But when you have this beautiful array of stars and galaxies together, it's beautiful, and we have created what it is. So that is celestial unity, and we've come together in Web3 on the blockchain to embrace our existence through love, through art, and through supporting each other through this amazing, great time of technological advancements and humanity. So thank you very much. I appreciate being here, Mark.
You're welcome. You're gonna laugh, but I have a rabbit that lives underneath my bed. Resonate with rabbits are some of my favorite animals. They have very interesting personalities, these guys. This piece, Celestial Unity, is it minted anywhere, Sandy, or?
I have not decided what platform I'm going to mint that on. Okay. I'm still thinking about that, where it's going to be, and I will announce it and put the link there. It's one of my freshest work, and I'm still trying to figure out where is a good platform for me to mint that. Thank you.
Okay. Really quick, Sandy, what's the best way for them to reach out to you, find more of your art? I have your X profile up, but I know you also have a website, but I should let you answer that. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I've recently joined the Weebly community. So what Women in Tech is doing, I love that platform. I'm definitely there. You can follow me there. I'm on X. I'm SandyToes2211 on Instagram. You can find me at sandytoe.com, not Sandy Toes, but Sandy Toe is my website. And that will take you to all the links of all my artwork. And please check out the Chronicles Museum, Crypto Canvas Chronicles Museum, and our efforts for the Humane Society right now. This is going to be, I put aside all of our projects, all the contests, and we're going to focus on fundraising and donating everything in Tezos to this mission right now. So thank you very much, Mark. This is where I am, and that's where you are. I'll see you on the blockchain.
Okay, hang on one more second, Moji. Got one more question before you leave us. All right, guys. So as you can see, this is her X. You could find her on X. You could also find her on Instagram. This is her Instagram. And then this is her personal website as well. Excuse me. So you can find her on all of these three links. Let me make sure this is clear everywhere. Okay. Moji, Sandy Toes, before you leave us, I'm just going to put everything back to normal here really quick. Maybe you could leave us with a couple quick words of inspiration for everyone, all the artists out there, all the women out there, everyone out there that could use some inspirational words. Maybe you could leave us, before you leave us with some inspirational words from yourself. Thank you.
Everybody, the gatekeeper era is finished. Be authentic to yourself. It may be tempting to try to copy others that seem like they're really successful, their art styles, but in the long run, being who you are, true to yourself, is most important, whether that's your music, photography, poetry, and keep going. Just keep going, because you just have no idea how far your artwork or music or poetry will reach and affect people. And thank you so much. Good luck. I hope we will see each other on the blockchain. And I love collecting art too. So I'm a big fan of all different genre. So one of my favorite things to do is being a curator and showcasing artwork. And don't be afraid to be brave and put it out there. It's all right. There's a lot of haters, but don't listen to them. Just keep going.
Awesome. Moji, Sandy Toes, I wanted to say thank you very much for coming on the show, making time for us, introducing yourself, also dropping a lot of inspiration and a lot of knowledge. And it was nice to learn about your art and learn about you. I want to congratulate you on the Linked by Art, Linked by Love exhibition, Super Community. And I want to say congratulations. Great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. You're the best. I appreciate you and everybody. And good luck. I'm going to stick around and listen to all the other amazing artists lined up.
Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. So you just had a chance to meet Moji, who is better known as Sandy Toes. Her website, sandytoe.com. Sandy Toe. 2211. Yeah. But if you want to find her, you can find her at Sandy Toes, SANDYTOES, 2211. I believe it's the same on X and Instagram. And if you find either of those, you will find her personal website as well. Okay, let me make sure I got everything set up here. Let's bring up Reel. Okay, our next artist up, Reel. Where is Reel? Okay. Okay. We might have to make a quick switch here. Hey, Vanessa, are you out there?
Yes, I am.
Do we have Reel?
She was here. She was the first person that joined us. But let me see. She might be having.
Okay.
Okay. She's gonna join us. Give her 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. Hang on, guys. We are waiting for an artist to reconnect, and then we are going to go back. So you just had a chance to meet our first artist, which was Moji. Very interesting. Now we're waiting for Irene. Live problems. Let's see. You know what? How about?
By the way, Mark, I got a comment from one of the listeners. They could hear me, but they were having trouble hearing you. So that was a comment that just got sent to me.
Really? Hang on. Let's see.
And Irene is here already. Real.
Oh. Okay,
oh, you
we
made
got her.
it.
We got her.
There you are.
That was embarrassing. I was trying to lift up the screen to press the video to be ready, and I flicked the whole thing off.
Okay. All right.
So that was a great start.
Okay. Hang on, Irene. Hang on.
Yep.
Let me get everything sorted. If you guys, I don't think they're having a problem. No worries. We are all right. Thank you, Mitty. Oh, what's up, guys? I got to say hello to you guys, but I got to focus on everything else. All right, hang on. What's up, everybody? I'll come back to say hello to all you guys in a second. I don't think we're getting any feedback. Hang on, let me bring up. Okay, Irene, Ril, say hello to everybody.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Hour of Power. maybe you could take a brief minute, a couple brief minutes, and why don't you introduce yourself, talk about you a little bit, maybe briefly introduce us to your art, give us a little history about you. Yeah, why don't you take it from there, Ro?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm like Vanessa. I'm a stay-at-home mother. I have 4 children, but 3 have gone now. They're married, so I've got one smelly teenage boy at home. And so I have European parents, but I've lived most of my life here in Australia. I've always loved drawing and colouring in as a child, and even won a few colouring in competitions in primary school. And then I got married pretty young, straight after school, lived in a country town and had my first child. So I didn't get the chance to do much study or anything like that, but I did get involved with a lot of the local craft groups. And I just I just began this exploration of trying different creative crafts and arts. Like I got into quilting, hand quilting, jewelry making. I even made my own glass beads. Was melting glass in the shed there and having fun. Then I did do a course in textiles, and I was doing screen printing and dyeing, and even had a little play with fashion and got a couple of my outfits. I had to make them up and present them in a big fashion show here. Then I was doing mosaics, and which I've taken up again, and eventually ended up painting. And so behind me you can see all my paints. I'm sitting here in my art studio, and I haven't done much lately because this was my daughter's room, and she just got married on New Year's Day, so I pinched her room and changed it into my art room. What else? And then in my 40s, I sort of discovered music, and was creating my own music tracks. And then I thought, what am I going to do with just the tracks? And I started songwriting, and then, began to record stuff and really had fun joining a music community and exploring that. So anything creative, I'm into it, So and then recently I started writing. So then I've done a couple books now. So then early 2021, my son was getting involved in crypto, and he says, "Mom, why don't you try turning your art into crypto art?" And I, of course, didn't have a clue what he was talking about, but I sat down and researched it up. And it was, the early days, like, yourself, when people just put NFTs on the map. And so then I had to learn digital art. I got an iPad, a secondhand iPad, and started, learning how to do that, and discovering the whole crazy world of NFTs, because I didn't know what I was in for. I thought it was going to be like Instagram, you post an art and disappear type of thing. And it was very fast paced, and I got terribly distracted with the PFPs and all that. And I was a moderator for a couple of Discords, so the whole NFT journey has been pretty full on. Sandy Toes and I met early on, and she'd always say, "We are pioneers in the space." And I said, "Yeah, the pioneers copped it bad, and we discover everything that's wrong, so we can warn the others." So, it was pretty tough, especially like Sandy losing her NFTs, and same here, and it was crazy. And but I'm more settled now, and look, there's many times that I wanted to run away because I haven't really made much as far as finances. That's been a disaster. But as I stuck in there, I found value in communities and people that I've met, and I grew as a person because I learned to be more resilient and persevere through setbacks, whereas before, when all the time I was doing these art and crafts, you do it in the comfort of your own home, or maybe in a nice little group, and there's no dramas, there's nothing that goes wrong. But online, it's a different world. So yeah, creativity is a very important part of my life, and I consider it a gift to offset years of like depression and anxiety and other mental health challenges that I had. And I knew I was severely depressed when I could not do art or didn't feel like doing anything creative. Other times the art was a great outlet, and it just took my mind off things, and it turned some of my emotions, especially with music, writing lots of sad songs and things like that. But yeah, so one of the questions was about style and stuff. Because my ADHD is pretty prominent, it's very hard to pin me down to a certain style because I get bored easily. And I just love to keep experimenting and exploring. But the main theme that I do have adhered to in my art, very similar to Vanessa, is faces. And I love highlighting feminine beauty. And I tend to add a lot of flowers to my art as well. So I do like beauty, in my art, but I like abstract pieces. But yeah, who knows? My art has changed a lot since I first came. I was doing more collage type stuff when I first came into the space, and now, of course, as everyone else has discovered, AI came along, art. So I got into that because I like learning new things, and that was, so I certainly do use that now. But I have missed doing the physical stuff, so I have been getting back into physical art and craft. So that's my introduction.
Okay. So Irene, question, and I'm going to ask you this as I move over to computer because I want to bring up your work of art within the gallery. I want to talk about it and show it to everybody. But while I do that, you seem to have made a transition from the physical to the digital, and now you've experienced both. A lot of people who have wandered in the NFTs have either brought their physicals with them and turned their physicals into digitals, or have readjusted to digitals and created digitals and stuck with digitals. Any thoughts on one or the other? I mean, are you more of a physical? I mean, it sounds like you have run through the gamut of physicals. Every possible art that might be out there. It seems like you've kind of...
I haven't mentioned all of them.
I'm going to move over and bring up your work of art. But any thoughts on the difference between the two? I mean, do you like one more than the other, or do you see yourself... do you see yourself sticking with one, or maybe moving to the other? I mean, it sounds like you're going back to the physicals. So I was just curious about your take on that.
I really enjoy both, but I need a break from both, if you know what I mean. So because I told you I get bored easily, so you get bored sitting there on an iPad and doing stuff. And I miss the feel of paint. And so my first painting since I did my art room, I just used my fingers, hands. I just wanted to get the feel of paint. I'm just going to stand up and just wander around my room while you're doing that. So this one, for instance, was just, I don't know, the lighting's not very good, but I'm just going to wander. This one here was all finger painting and a lot of texture. So I'm a very tactile, sensory person, so I do enjoy the physical art, but the digital was being new, and because you've got so much possibilities with the AI, and I think that's what's frustrating with the physical art is that sometimes you might have a lot of great ideas, but you don't have the skill set to do all these amazing, details in your work, or if you do, it would take you a long time, if you're doing a painting of it. So I will fluctuate between both, but I have concentrated these past 4 years more on the digital. And that's why I'm seeking a little bit of a respite from that, but I will be sticking with both. I have noticed artists come on and they just, like you said, mint their physical work. And my younger daughter refuses to use AI art, and she just likes to draw, and she's minted a few things just of her art drawing, and good on her for doing that. I appreciate all types of art and creativity.
Irene, I have your
Yeah.
work of art, Echoes of Harmony, up
Mhm.
up next to you. Maybe you could speak a little bit about how this was created, the meaning behind it, the inspiration behind it, and why you thought it was right for this exhibition. Why don't you take it from here? Go ahead.
Okay, well, I knew the theme was linked by love, and I guess I wanted to portray female faces as, it was with the women in tech community, not men, sorry, and show this sense of harmonious unity between women of different skin color and race and everything. So that was my sort of concept, linked by love, that sometimes my husband tells me I take things too literally, but that's part of an autistic-y thing as well. And I have to try and break out of that sometimes, but that's what came to me, because love is accepting each other as we are, regardless of background or race or anything like that. And being in these communities, it's, we're linking up with people all over the world and of different jobs and personalities, and it's just wonderful that our art brings us together. So I've got my pretty faces in there, and I've got my flowers, and I love color. So in real life, I love lots of color. So each room of my house has different color themes, because I get bored with just, like a cream or a neutral color throughout the house. So this is this room's got more soft a calm soft blue, because I need to focus on art, so I can't have too bright surrounds. So it's a nice calming atmosphere in this room.
Is a quick question, is this piece minted anywhere?
Oh yes, I just minted it the other day. So on my Twitter profile, I've put a post with a link. It's on Base Foundation. So
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know why I don't have that link, or maybe I just missed it. Did you?
Yeah, I didn't put that post in the chat room, but I it's just on my profile.
Okay. Okay.
But it, yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking right now. You said it's on Foundation, right?
Base Foundation. So I have included my hug profile link because that's got everything. So,
Okay. I
but
have your hug. Okay. Let's see. I got your hug up right now. I'm just scanning through it. Let's see more.
yeah, you have to go on Foundation Base, and it's under Reels World.
Okay. Maybe 1 second, Real. Let me see if I get Real's World. Got it. I don't know why I can't. Can you do me a favor, Real? Can you drop me the link in the DM chat of X? And while I do that, I'm also going to bring up your X. I'm going to bring up.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay,
Just have to find it.
So while you do that, I'm gonna bring up that link last for them. But while you do that, I want to bring up your hug profile. I also want to bring up your X. And I don't know why I can't find the link. Give me one. Oh wait,
There it is. Yes, yeah, Foundation Mint. It's like the third post down.
Okay, let me go back. Let me find this real quick. Third.
Do you want?
Yeah, I wanted you to drop me the
Hang
link
on.
in the DM. That's
I'll just put it in the
the chat. Yeah.
Women
Got
Tech.
it. I got
Yep.
it. I got
There.
it. I got it. Thank you. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Okay. All right. So I did want to show it on Foundation as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is where the piece of art can be acquired, right? I did want to show, all right, good. I wanted to show that. I wanted to show the Foundation piece, which we got here. So you guys can see that here on Foundation. Real quick, if they want to see more of your art, or they want to learn more about you, or invest in your art, collect your art, what's the best way for someone to reach out, find you, see more of you? Yeah.
Well, I think that the hug profile does have a few links on there, like to Object and Foundation, and that's a good place to start. Twitter, you can always text me. I'm the worst at shilling and marketing, because my head is just filled with creative ideas all the time. All I want to do is retreat and do my art and not have to post about it. So I'm not the most organized person when it comes to links and stuff, but I think a lot of my better work is on Foundation, and I have been quite active in the Omniflix community and platform, which is Cosmos blockchain.
Okay.
So I've had a lot of collections on there, which I did not include in my hug link.
I'm just gonna run through these links for them so they know how to reach out to you. I'm gonna this is her X, guys. So this is her X page. You guys saw the hug. This is the hug, the hug link as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I know there is a Foundation page, so let's go to her Foundation page. So at least you guys can see her Foundation. This is her Foundation page, guys. So X, and then also she does have a link tree here, off her X as well. So
Yeah.
hug profile. Okay, I wanted to show all your links, Ril. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna put things back together here so that they, right? Okay, Irene. Before
Yes.
we say goodbye, maybe you can give us a brief, leave us with some brief words of inspiration for other artists as well. It seems like all you guys have a lot of inspiration pouring out of you guys today. So maybe, you know, for other women out there, other artists out there, you could leave us with some words because it seems like to me you have beat a lot of different uphill battles because you're still here and you're still enduring the NFT world and you're still creating art. So I think you have a lot of inspiration to add because you've gone through a lot of, you know, ups and downs. But go ahead, why don't you take it from here?
Thank you. Sandy did cover a few points about being, you know, your authentic self and stuff. And yeah, I look, when I first came into a public arena like this and I had a bit of social anxiety and stuff and fear of, you know, new thing, being in the public arena and felt intimidated by all the art around me, you know, because I was always in my little safe space at home. You have to overcome all these things, you know, and push through them. So if an obstacle comes up where you find yourself, it is good to address it. So I looked at why I felt overwhelmed or intimidated by other people's art, or thinking mine's not good enough, or, you know, this bad habit of comparing yourself to others. And so I had to really sit and think about that and think, you know, I can't keep going along feeling like this because it's going to affect me, and I've got to think differently and have a different mindset and go, you know what, I'm obviously lacking self-confidence here, and that was due partly to my parents not really being into I think, you know, when you have European parents, they think that art is a useless sort of subject and hobby, and they want you to do other things. So I had to address that and not seek or not see lack of sales as a measure of validation for your art. You know what I mean? So I just have to keep telling myself and that my art is good the way it is. We're all different. We've all got different tastes and stuff, and just believe in yourself more. But the most important thing, just keep enjoying what you're doing, because if you start building fear or worry, I think that does affect your art. So you've just got to enjoy your art, and because the art is there to give enjoyment to other people as well, and it's a tool for connecting people. It draws, what you do draws people to you depending on what you draw, and people can relate. And this is why we have wonderful communities like this, because we've all met through our art, enjoying each other's art, collecting each other's art. And so there's value in people. And you know, so I try not to make sales or worry. I worry too much about that. I did it first because I was lacking in self-confidence. And so if anything comes up, don't shrink back from it. I use this platform or this whole space to challenge myself and discover. It really brought out my weaknesses and my insecurities, and so I had to face everything and work through it and keep moving forward. So even with setbacks like losses where I, you know, cried and thought, that's it, I've had enough of this space, I got back up and kept saying, why am I here in the first place? why am I here? Because I really love art. I love creating, and yeah, so just chill, enjoy what you do, and don't put pressure on yourself. And that was the other thing that I had to learn is, okay, I go at a slow pace. I'm not a big poster or anything. I would just do things my way. I've stuck it out. I mean, a lot of people have come into this space, and they might burn brightly at first, and they might have lots of sales, and guess what? A lot of them have disappeared, you know. So just connect with others. I think, especially in the NFT space, you can't do it alone, and you need that. The support and community really helps. So, yeah, I think that's more what,
Rel,
I'd like to say. Yep.
I mean, I want to say thank you very much for coming on and sharing about you, introducing us to you. I want to say congratulations for your work of art being part of the Super Community Gallery. We're going to get moving on to the next artist, but I just, I wanted to say thank you for everything. And thank you for introducing, everybody to you as well. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I appreciate you coming on the show and making the show a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll see you later, bro. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. So you had a chance to hear from Ril. You can find more of her art at RIL NFT Art. Interesting story listening to Ril speak. Our next artist up is Masha. Hang on one second. Let's bring her up. Okay.
Hello. Hope you can hear me well.
Yeah, I can hear you good. You good? All right, hang on, Masha.
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, Masha, welcome to HOP.
Hello, thank you. And hello to everyone.
Why don't you, hi, Masha. Why don't you take a couple minutes, brief minutes, talk about you, introduce yourself, give us a little brief history about you, your art, and why don't you pick it up from there? Go ahead, Masha.
Okay. I've always been a creative person. When I was a child, I was always something, trying to drawing. Didn't like to play with Barbies. I liked to, create homes, interiors, to make some designs for them. So always trying to make something, with my hands. It was like a tradition among the friends. We were making gifts from wherever we have. I'm quite a very visual person, and I learned the world all about it around, and I connect with the world, through the pictures, the visuals. So for me, it's just very important to see. It's much better maybe just to hear many times something. And I've got this for the whole time. When I was a teenager, I really loved, to watch magazines, like fashion magazines, first of all, but I guess like different kind of magazines. I just really love the picture, to watch pictures, no matter like what the picture is inside. Being a creative, I also I said to my parents that I want to be a designer, but I think it's like a common thing that parents like, no, it's not serious. So, and I was studying at economic university, but I tried to stay active in a creative area. I was dancing, I was drawing. I started to do photography. And when I graduated from the university, I told to myself first and then to my parents, okay, thank you, but I need to follow what I really love, because economic stuff, it's not me. I started to do photography. Of course, it was quite hard because I started from the scratch. I trying to find clients. When you try maybe to take pictures of your friends or friends of your friends and so on, I was sending emails to magazines, to some maybe websites. So it's quite hard. But I've been in photography. It's already more than 13 years, and I tried, like, I guess, all genres of photography, almost different kinds. I was, wedding photographer. I was a photographer at a nightclub with different events. Even, I was a photographer at the cruise ships, and I was working on in another part of the world. Some crazy times. But fashion direction, I really liked this direction the most, and I stayed there in the fashion area. So I was doing a lot fashion photography, working with brands, with magazines. I was working at the fashion weeks in my country, and really love this. Also, I started to, I started to do more, and because of quite a great experience with visuals, I started to be a creative director. So I really love to create some ideas, to work on some interesting concepts, and to make my ideas, projects to life. So was doing this for quite time, and I guess it was one time when I just felt that I stuck. Tried to find maybe something new, wanted something more, and this was the time when I found about NFT, Web3. It was about like 3 years ago, and I entered Twitter. I entered NFT space, and it's for me quite a great experience. Still, I saw so many different people, artists, not only artists from all over the world, creating so different, amazing stuff, and still I love to watch, to get inspiration, to connect to people, to learn. I learned a lot, and in Twitter, in NFT space, I learned about AI, and I was like, oh, something interesting, something new. I want to try this. And, I was looking a lot at the works, AI works, and what people can do and what they're doing with it. And I was, okay, finally, I need to do this. And like 1 year ago, I decided that, okay, this is time, and I want to do something myself. And I started to create, as I told you, I was focused on fashion. So I decided that I want to make this fashion direction to, to continue it. And I am using Midjourney tool, and I really love to create fashion visuals for brands, to develop and create my own designs of accessories and clothes. And really love it. I always experiment, create with this tool. Of course, I want to try more AI tools, but it's quite hard because it's like a lot of stuff. So for now, I just focused on AI, working in fashion direction, but using AI tools to do this. For now, it's trying to really express my vision, my ideas with this tool, because I felt that in photography, there is like a limit, because I just want to do more. Even, when you're working with clients, of course, you have some budgets, and maybe you can be very creative, especially when projects or ideas. So for now, I working with AI tools. I still love photography. I love it. But for now, just, using AI tool, like much more, and love to create and experiment a lot with it. So I guess this is it.
Okay. Masha, we're going to move over to the computer. I want to bring up your work of art. And while I do that, I'm going to talk to you guys, because there seems to be a lot of talented photographers amongst all you guys. I happen to be a photographer myself. And Masha, the work on your Instagram, that is your photography?
The recent works, it's AI works. I have photography also there, but the works that you see, recent ones, they're all AI works.
Okay, but further down on the IG, that's your photography?
Let me see what maybe particular piece you mean. I need to check it. Let's see. Okay, let me just scroll. Okay, I will tell you the photography is oh God. I need to slide. Okay, maybe you see the picture. It's the effect, long exposure effect. It's like blue and violet, these lines. This is a photography. This is I really love to experiment with in photography, and I really have a lot of this effect, long exposure effect. And it's minted on foundation. Yeah, this one, the first one. Do you see this one?
I saw a lot of your IG, and I was surprised at how many talented photographers we have with us today. And that kind of blew me away. Why am I having problems finding all of you guys on X? I don't know why. What's going on here? Hang on one second, Masha. Let me bring you up. Masha, I don't know why I'm having issues finding you guys on X. First, Masha, let me bring up this work of art, and then we can talk a little bit more. Let me get everything organized here. Okay, control, Masha. Okay, there we go. Okay, just duplicate. Give me this, Masha. Okay, very good. Okay, Masha, I have your work of art next to us. Our summer. Can you speak a little bit about this work of art? Introduce us to it. How is it created? And maybe some inspiration behind it, as well as why you thought it would be good for the Linked by Love, Linked by Art gallery. Thank you. Go ahead, Masha.
Yeah, sure. It's interesting because this work was one of my experience, of my AI experience. I told you already that I really love to do a lot of experiments, and this one of the experiments, and I really love the results. I was inspired, of course, by fashion and style first. Then I was inspired, by this vacation, summer vibes, some, this joyful vibes. And one of the main part, I was inspired by friendship. And this piece, it's connected with the topic of the exhibition, love, linked by love. And, because for me, friendship is also about real, true love. When have this true friend, you for me, I think that you can have like many true friends. So, but you have maybe one particular, maybe two, I don't know. But it's when you have this person in your life, true person that you can be yourself with this person, and you can share all the joys, sorrows, to be like, to trust, to be maybe to show like what is inside you, and not to be afraid that that something is wrong. And this is the friendship, real friendship for me is about real love. So I decided also, for me it's very important that the person, I am myself trying to keep inside this something, I don't know, do you hear the sounds? Sorry. It's not on my side.
Hang on, let me make sure. Oh, I got it. Hang on. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. No problem. For me it's important that the person, because it's the same, like, because I'm trying to stay, to keep inside me this, some child vibes, like you feel, always that you're curious about the world around you. You want to learn more. You like some adventures, maybe to be a little bit crazy sometimes. So, to feel this, cheerful vibes, joyful vibes. And for me, that my true friend person also, can be so we can be crazy a little bit, together. So yeah, and this work about like the friendship, it's about these joyful vibes, like a little bit, vibes of fashion inside there, maybe a little bit adventure, a little bit future vibes, futuristic vibes also inside the work. Yeah, but it's about friendship, and it's real love for me too. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Masha. Masha, really quick, if people want to see more of your artwork, they want to reach out to you, they want to look for you somewhere, what's the best way to find you, see more of your art? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell them?
Yeah, first you can check Twitter X. It's a link tree there. So, and if you go to Linktree, there are all possible links there, like information about me, my portfolio, my photography portfolio, my AI portfolio. Yeah, so usually it's Twitter X, Instagram. So yeah, it's like, I guess it's like two the most popular for me now.
Okay. I'm going to take care of that really quickly. Hang on. Now that I have your IG up, I did not have your IG up before, but now I have your IG up. And I was noticing that you have a nice taste for photos, as well as creating photos. Or I think you said some of this might be AI, but then I saw you were on the set. Was that with fashion, or were you shooting?
Sorry, you saw the backstage photos?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Backstage. It's always like I'm behind. So, and if I got the backstage photos from the team, I'm lucky, because usually when I'm working on the set, it's always funny. I don't know how other photographers can do this. I have no time to do backstage photos. I just so focused on the process, so I just forget about everything. I forget to eat, to drink, I don't know, so. And I'm grateful always to the team, because if we have backstage photos, so they did it, and it's great. It's a success.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had it right, because I was adding all you guys over on Instagram before I posted today, and I was noticing a lot of the art from all your Instagrams, and I said, oh, look at this. We got some photographers and some talented photographers. I always get excited when I see photographers. So I wanted to make sure I had that right, Masha. I want to show you're welcome. I wanted to show everybody Masha's IG. You should check it out. There's some talented photography over here. This is her link tree that she spoke about. I'm even going to bring up her hug profile, because for some reason I like the hug so much. But I'm going to bring up her hug. And also this is her Twitter. This is her X. And then this is her link tree right here, where you guys can follow that link tree and check out the rest of her links. You could check out a lot of her artwork all over the NFT world, from Remix to Rodeo to Foundation, Exchange Art, Object. Yeah. Okay, so you guys have a chance to check all that out. Okay, Masha, I'm going to reset the screens right now. We're going to prep to get ready for our next artist. But before we do, why don't you take a couple minutes and leave us with some inspirational words for perhaps other women, other photographers, other people out there working in NFTs. Yeah, go ahead, Masha. Take it from there.
Yeah, thank you so much once again. Already some previous speakers told like really great things. I will just maybe repeat some of them, because for me, that I feeling now that I felt like during my journey, it's so important. Maybe for someone it's like quite simple, and maybe some of you heard a lot, the same things, but
we could never hear it enough, Masha. Trust me.
Yeah, but it's so important to stay true to yourself, because if you love something, like you enjoy it, you love what you create something, you do, and no matter what are you doing, but if you really love it, you just need to try to continue it. You continue it, maybe just a little by little, step by step, every day, just do it, because well, it's important, really, believe in yourself and to continue your journey, and don't look to other people, like because you have your own unique way. Only your way is unique, and it's not good to compare, because people are totally different in different situations and so on. So you do your way. You listen to yourself, because only you can understand, like, okay, what is good for me, what, like, do I like it, I don't like it, or something like that. Because you also can hear a lot, because I heard a lot, even nowadays. I heard it a lot from actually from my close people, from my family, but I'm okay with it now, because for now I just, okay, I'm like really believe in myself. And that's that you can hear a lot that you're doing something useless, I don't know, something like that. But you need to listen to yourself. You can listen to people, okay, but they're just like, okay, they're just talking, because only you can know, like, about yourself more than anyone. So just try, not try, like, continue to do what you really love. Focus on it. I don't know, learn things about it. Try experiments, and it can be, to tell the truth, it can be not a very easy way, yes, quite a long one, yes. But if you continue to be in this process, of what you love to do, everything, you will get the results. You will get the results, because I just only maybe now, and like recent year for me, I was just realizing that, okay, now I just really believe, and okay, I love this, and I will continue this no matter what, and no matter what is happening, what's anyone telling me. It's really very important. So believe in yourself, do what you really love, because I don't know, so to do what you don't love, it's, I don't know, you need to live your life, you need to love it. So yeah, it's quite a long one. Yes. All the best, good luck to everyone, and love.
You, I think, if I'm hearing the message correctly, Masha, you have to do what makes you happy. I think everyone searches for happiness in their life, and I think you find happiness by surrounding yourself with people and doing things that make you happy. So I wanted to say congratulations on your Linked by Art, Linked by Love exhibit with Women in Tech. I wanted to say thank you very much for joining the show and making it a very successful show. And I appreciate you taking your time and your energy to share a little bit about you as well as your art to all the viewers and everybody out there. Thank you very much, Masha. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, and to everyone. Thank you.
You're welcome, Masha. All right, guys. So you just had a chance to meet Masha Kazdan. You can find more of her art and more of her work. You guys got the links, but I'll drop it right here at Masha, MASHA _ KOZHDAN. Okay. Our next artist up is Anita. Anita London. Hang on. Let's see if we got Anita all lined up here. Okay. Anita. There we go. Hello, Anita.
Hello, Anita. Hang on.
We have some feedback. Is that how are you listening to the show?
You have another
device playing?
No, I do not. Hello.
Is that me coming through? Oh, okay. There we go. Also, Anita, you might, your phone didn't horizontally. You're vertical, so you're to the side right now. So I need you to either fix the phone to the right way.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Whoop. All right, hang on for a second, guys, while we get Anita correct here. Anita, by any chance, are you on iPhone or are you on Android?
Can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Yes. Yes, I can. Oh.
Okay.
Is that me coming through the phone?
Me coming through the phone?
I don't know, but I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm going to have to shut off the mic.
Okay, I'm going to have to shut off the mic.
For some reason, do you have a microphone
For some reason,
on or earphones
do you have a
or
microphone
anything like
on or
that?
earphones or anything like that?
No, none of them are on. Should I plug my microphone?
I don't know why I'm getting feedback. I'm just, if I get...
I don't know why I'm getting feedback. I'm just, if I get, I'm not going
to hear myself talk.
to hear you.
Okay. Question: are you on?
I'm not gonna hear myself. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna fix this right now. Okay.
What's up, Anita?
What's up, Anita?
I hear myself talking.
I hear myself talking.
I have to close this off.
So,
and I'm gonna only have to
close
open it up when
this off. And I'm gonna only have to open it up when you speak. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta get past this.
Let me just figure out how I'm gonna do this really quick.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, not sure how clear this is going to come through. I don't think the
audio is on my end. Her phone might be picking.
Not sure because I thought we were good yesterday.
Not sure because
Anita, are you out there?
Thought we were good yesterday. Anita, are you out there? Say
Yes,
hello
I
to
can
everybody
hear you.
for us.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear. This is going to be a problem.
Anita, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to focus hearing myself. Let me
Anita,
see if I can get
I'm sorry,
through
I'm not going to be able to focus
Anita,
hearing
welcome
myself.
to the Hour of
Let me
Power.
see if I can get through
say
this.
Say hello to everybody.
Anita, welcome to the Hour of Power. Say hello to everybody.
No, I can't hear you. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me, but like I can barely
can't hear me?
you. I feel really sad. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, I can hear you. So.
Okay, everybody can hear you pretty good. I think
Okay, everybody can hear you pretty good. I think we got a confirmation on that.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome to the Hour of Power.
Okay. Welcome to the Hour of Power. Anita, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Vance. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Moji. Autism. Irene. I got that pronunciation right. And hello, Marc. It's nice to hear from you.
Hi, Anita.
You guys. Although we talk in the DM from time to time. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hope you can.
Yes.
I can hear you. Yes. I can hear you. I can hear you good.
Okay. And hello to everybody that tuned in to hear us speak. It is really nice to speak with all of you. Yeah, I am Anita, also known as Kafani. It's nice to meet you.
Okay. Anita, can you take a quick
Anita, can you take a quick
and give us a
few
brief
minutes
introduction to
where
who
you
are,
introduce
maybe talk
yourself
about your art a little,
and give us a brief introduction to who you are, maybe talk about your art a little, and why don't you take it from there?
Okay, I can definitely do that. And I actually don't really like talking about my art. I tend to get shy talking about it. Like, okay, I am Anita Kafani, an artist from Nigeria, Western Africa. I'm also a student. I'm a final year student. I'm studying mass communication, and me exploring, me talking about the social problems in my country, my community, and I don't know if most of you know, but like I focus mainly on creating arts based off women. Um, because I find I want to tell the story of women in my country, mainly in Africa, because African women till like um, 10 years ago were said to have no use in the society. We were said to belong in the kitchen. We don't deserve education. We basically don't deserve any good thing. And although there are still cases of this happening in 2025, it's not as much as it used to be. But like don't feel confident just because they are women. I'm trying to help build self-com. I also I'm a photographer. I think I did not say that, but like I'm a photographer. My mode of storytelling is photography. I like documentary photography. I like storytelling photography, and I call myself a visual storyteller. I like taking pictures of people. I like telling stories of people. I want to see the world through people's eyes, and I often say that because people truly are beautiful, and we tend to neglect that because we see people and we interact with people from day to day. But like just because you see something a lot doesn't mean that the value is diminishing and stuff. So I want to remind people that yeah, you're a person and you're really beautiful. That's why I take photography, and that's just basically who I am and what I do.
Okay.
Because I hope you heard
Anita,
everything I just said.
I'd like to
Okay.
move over to the computer
Anita,
now and show off your work
I'd
of
like
art.
to move
Maybe
over
we
to
can
the
talk about that a little bit
computer
more.
now and show off
Give me a second while I bring that up.
your work of
How long have you
art
been
a little
shooting
bit
for?
more. Give me a second while I bring that up. How long have you been shooting for?
This is my fourth year actually. Yeah, it's my fourth year.
Okay. I had a chance to take a peek at some of your work on IG, and I got to say I was
Okay.
surprised
I had a
how
chance
many
to take a peek at some of your work on IG, and I got to say I was surprised
we have with
how
us
many
right now.
creative,
Give me a second while I bring up.
how many creative photographers we have with us right now. So give me a second while I bring up your work of art. And
So, Anita, next to you, I have Lies We Tell Ourselves.
so Anita, ourselves. That is.
Right here. Okay, good. So, Anita, next to us, next to you, I have The Lies We Tell Ourselves, which is the work of art that was
Right here. Okay.
to Linked by Art, Linked by
Good.
Love Gallery.
So,
for Women
Anita,
in Tech. Why don't you talk a little bit about
next to us,
this work of art and share us.
I have next to you. I have The Lies We Tell Ourselves, which is the work of art that was submitted to Linked by Art, Linked by Love Gallery for Women in Tech. Why don't you talk a little bit about the work of art and share us the inspiration behind it. We want to take it from you.
Okay, I would love to do that. So basically, lies we tell ourselves. From the title to the art itself, I wanted to create a piece that speaks to me personally, like not for the general public, like I sat down and thought about it to me that remind me of what I want to do, what I'm doing, and where I want to be, basically. So that's where I thought of the name Lies We Tell Ourselves, because let's not lie, let's be honest to ourselves. Most times we end up telling ourselves things that are not truthful in any way. Um, Not only in maybe love, or like, when they say love is blind, or like when you're lying to yourself that, oh, that I'm like really smart and I can do this and stuff like that. We lie to ourselves from day to day, like in our day-to-day activities. There are some times that you would want to procrastinate and you'll be like, I'm tired, and it's a lie. You're not tired, you just don't want to do what you want to do. So lies we tell ourselves. I just focused on the subject love, but it covers a whole lot of things. This time I was talking about how when somebody falls in love, they tend to lie to themselves, and think that the love is not going to evolve, it's just going to like be stagnant and just unchanging. I wanted to show people that love is beautiful, but it is ever changing, it is always going to evolve, and that's why people tend to fall out of love. I I actually don't think it's a bad thing when people fall out of love, because love will grow, love will evolve. There was I embraced my own. I sat with it, and it's what I created. Embrace.
Okay. Anita, interesting interpretation, and also a very honest one. A lot of times, I do think we lie to ourselves as humans. We lie to ourselves about a lot of different things. What camera did you use to capture this on? Anita, you there? There's something going on here. Hang on.
I can't hear you. I don't.
Anita,
you can't hear me.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Now you can hear me probably. Anita, can you hear me now?
Anita, interesting and
I'm speaking. I am on some
interpretation, and also a very honest one. Lie to ourselves as humans. Did you use the?
I shut it on.
Anita, you there? We're on a delay. Anita.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Anita, you there?
Yes. Anita, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know if it's because I turned on my camera, but as I turned it off, I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the only device
this is the only device that's playing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe
Okay.
Maybe there's a little bit of a
lag in the feed.
Anita,
really quick.
What is the best way to
find you, find more of your art? Reach out to you. Where can people see more of your art if they want to collect it as well?
I need you guys to all
I
have
need you
patience
guys to
out
all
there
have
because
patience
I
out there
think we're
because
having some
I think we're
connection
having
problems. But
connection problems. But
yeah,
why don't you let everybody know the best way to find you
see more of
and
your art
see
and
more of
collect
your
if they
art and
want.
collect if they want.
Okay. You can find my art on my Instagram because that's where I majorly post my artwork. Um, my Instagram is I underscore underscore Anita 7, and on my X page, on my X profile, I have my link tree on my X profile. That's where all my social media are linked together. And my X profile is Anita London 19. Yeah, that's majorly where my art is on. And then I have a photo vogue portfolio, so you can also check that out. It's under my name, Anita. So if you type that, I am photo vogue dot Anita, you should find me there.
Is that on your link
Is that
tree
on
as
your
well?
link tree as well?
I think it should be. I don't know. It should be there.
Okay. Would it be
Okay.
under your
Would it be
digital
under
art
your
gallery?
digital art gallery?
Let's
Let's click around here. Let's see if we can find it. No, that's your spatial. Okay, hang on.
I don't think it's here.
I don't think it's here.
Let's see if it's on.
Let's see if it's on you. I don't see it here either.
It's on my Instagram. It's definitely on my Instagram though.
Okay,
The link.
Okay, is it Frazzle or Vogue and Me?
Yeah, it's Vogue. It's Vogue. Both of them.
Okay.
But majorly Vogue. I post my portfolio on Vogue.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second, Anita, so I can say this.
Guys.
All right, guys. So as you can see, this is her X. This is her X. We have her X up.
So you can
follow her on X. She said her link tree is on X. This is her link tree. You could see all of her art on here. Also, you can check out her on Facebook. She has a TikTok. She also has a link. I don't think works. This is also her moving up to IG. You could see more of her. You could see her IG as well. All right, perfect. Very good. Okay. So you can find her on IG right here. This is also her Vogue platform, which you can see more of her work here. All right. And then you can also see. Let's take TikTok. You can see here. These are more of the links.
Okay. Hang on. Let me come back to her now. Anita, are you out there, Anita? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering
if the video
caused some lag between us because now I hear you pretty clearly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the double windows. Hang on while I reset the screens. Okay, Anita, can you do me a favor? And before we close and say goodbye, can you leave us with some inspirational words for others, other photographers, especially ones getting into the NFT world, learning about the first time? I think you would be a great source of inspiration for others as well. Maybe you could leave us with a few inspirational words.
Okay. Okay, so a lot of women in the Web3 space have inspired me. Not just like in general, but like today as well. From the very first speaker, from Vance, from Sandy, and all other beautiful men making a difference. I just want to say, I feel like anybody starting out in the Web3 space or starting out generally to do anything, even if it's not art, even if it's not photography, I feel like the very first step to making it big, to getting that Times Square feature, that magazine feature, is just you starting it. Take that very first step because nobody's going to meet you in your house, in your room, in your imagination, where you're thinking of all the big, big things that are going to happen, where you're imagining all the breakthroughs and good things that are just going to come. Nobody's going to see that if you don't take the very first step. And yes, it is going to be hard. I would not lie to you and like tell you that, oh, it's going to be like very easy and stuff. Well, nothing is hard, and nothing is easy. Rather, nothing ever comes easy. Like even sometimes when you want to sleep, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to find sleep. Sometimes it's hard. You don't have appetite to eat. Things are hard. Everything is hard. But I guarantee that when you take the first step, you definitely would find that is worthwhile. Like you would appreciate that you took the very first step in chasing what you want to chase, basically. Because I remember when I wanted to start out photography, I am actually a very, very big procrastinator. Like I used to be. I always say, oh, I will do this later, I will do this later. But then I thought that, oh, why am I waiting? I was like, I lied to myself that I would wait. Let me get my camera, let me get this, let me get my lights, let me get all my content equipment. But then I told myself, why do I have to wait? I have a smartphone and I have sunlight and I have other things I can substitute for the things I currently don't have. So why do I have to wait? Why can't I just take the first step? And I took the first step, and here I am 4 years later doing something I love. And I am not, although I'm not where I want to be, I never thought I would be here right now. And I don't think I've gotten to this point if I did not take that first step and getting out of my comfort zone and chasing what I really love, what I wanted to do. And starting out, I don't think you would get the support you deserve or you feel like you deserve. Nobody's going to support you without evidence of what you do. Nobody, no, I don't think people that are not like your immediate family would like bank on you, bet on your success. I don't think there's anybody that will do that for you except the person really loves you. And even your immediate family would doubt your potential sometimes. Because when I started out as an artist, in I don't know, you guys don't know Nigerians, yeah, but Nigerian parents want you to be a successful doctor or lawyer. And yeah, I actually was reading law at one point in my life, but like I did not enjoy it. I told my parents I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to create art. I wanted to do this and that. My parents were like, "Oh, when I'm done studying this law and doing my communication degree, that I would now do the arts." But I felt like I don't want to do that, and I really did not want to do that. And now, 4 years later, my parents are my biggest fan because I showed them what I am capable of, what I could do, what I am doing. They even like show me if they see like open calls, they're like, oh, you can do this and you can do that. And they brag to their friends that are African and they want their children to be lawyers, that their daughter is an artist. And their parent the friends of my parents are like, oh, what how did you start? Can you help my child to do this and stuff? When I was starting, my parents were not like this, so they wanted me to be a lawyer. But now they actually support me wholeheartedly. And that's why I'll tell you, nobody's going to support you. And I just feel like you have the potential, you have everything you need to start. And going on like in a few months time, when you've shown a bit of your potential, I assure you that you get the support you deserve. Even if it's not as much as you want, you get a little bit that will keep you going. Because you guys in the women world were actually part of my part of the unexpected support I got, especially Vance, because there was even a time I was like, oh, I don't see her on my tail anymore, because I'm like, why am I not seeing Vance on my tail anymore? So I went to like her profile to check what's up with Vance and stuff, because she actually put me on this women in NFT space, and because of the women in NFT space, I got a bit of visibility and stuff like that. Imagine I did not start, I would never have gotten the opportunity. So my advice to everyone that is starting out is basically just start. Just go for it. Chase your dream like you have, like you're hungry, like you want it. Show the world how bad you want it. And I assure you that the world and the universe will make it happen for you. You just need to show it that you really want it. That's all I can say. Yeah, thank you for like having me. Thank you for listening to me talk. It was nice connecting with you guys, and yeah.
Um,
Um,
Heather? Hang on, let me
Hang on,
let me shut the audio off.
The audio off here. Wait. Okay, there we go.
Okay, Anita.
I want to say thank you very much for coming on the show. I want to say thank you for sharing your story with us, displaying your art, and
showing us how you created your art. It sounds like to me from your words of inspiration that you might have actually stopped lying to yourself,
and then got
started
active
creating
and
art.
Creating art.
When people saw, especially your family, when they saw how happy it made you. You know, they supported you. So I think that's a very important story, and it couldn't have come through at a better time. I love your hair, and I just wanted to say congratulations on your exhibit with Linked by Art, Linked by Love, with your work of art for show. And I appreciate you coming on the show and coming on and saying hello to everybody and introducing yourself. Do we still have her, or did we lose her?
We lose her.
We got her.
We got her. You're there.
Oh my God. I kind of feel embarrassed, but like, thank you very much. I don't know why the video was lagging, but like, it was really nice to be here, and it was nice to talk about myself. Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome, Anita. It's don't worry about it. We've had lots of tech issues on this show in 8 years, and we learned to get through them. So I appreciate you taking a chance and coming on and doing. You know, you did great. So I beaten some fears. And talking about you and talking about your art. So congratulations on the success and much more success. And I will see you in Web3. Thank you, Anita. Okay. All right, guys. So lives aren't always perfect. And sometimes we have some issues, but we get through them. Our next artist is Muriel, and Muriel sent us a video, right? So hang on one second.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mark. Please read the DM or group chat.
I think I have Vanessa. I think I have her. Well,
can you present Rainbow before Muriel? Thank you.
You want me to move Rainbow up?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, so we're going to bring up Rainbow Moshu first, and then we'll move to Muriel's video. Rainbow Moshu's mom will be speaking for her. So let's bring up Rainbow Moshu now. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Perfect. There we go. Okay, double guest. Okay, Rainbow Moshu's mom. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone. I am representing Rainbow Moshu. Marc, immense pleasure. Linked by Art, Linked by Love, the greatest concept ever. And the gathering of these powerful creators, sharing their stories. Because stories are the source of love and about the learning that we experience. My daughter, Rainbow Moshu, she is this powerhouse young lady. She's 16 and a half now. She's an artist, author, speaker, advocate on the autism spectrum. I am using her words based on the different experiences she has had. She has been around Web3 for 4 years now, November 2021. It was when we joined, so going on for years. And Web3 has been the source, the link, the building and creating the motion for Rainbow Moshu to understand and realize that she has great purpose and that her art skills can take on many different forms. Rainbow Moshu was the first the first twin to ever host a Twitter space. And this was in January 2022. Me as a mom, I was looking at what was taking place with Web3, with Twitter, and the artists. And I said, how come there's no space for kids? There were many spaces, and a lot of them I did not have Rainbow join because, again, the language was not appropriate and all of these technical terms that in her case did not make sense whatsoever. So Rainbow brought on this powerful energy to shed light on many, many young creators who at the time joined Web3 with the possibility of, yes, exhibiting their art, creating value, and generating some profit, generating some money. And many of them have been super successful. A lot of them are not around anymore, but some still are, like Teresa, Anastasia, Rosewolf, Plin from Thailand, Radin. We have Sebi Agregado from the Philippines. So here we are in this brand new world where our kids are no longer necessarily living their day-to-day IRL lives, but here we are in this powerful web filled with opportunity. And as time passes, lo and behold, we get to meet Vance. We get to find out about women in tech, and Women's Day happens, and Vance's brilliant idea to gather young creators and me and Nosy Mom, I submitted Rainbow's art and Rainbow was selected. So Rainbow has been a part of the Wood Museum since the beginning. And it's been immense pleasure seeing the transitions and every day leveling up, creating more opportunities. So power to you, Vance. And now this connection with Link by Art, and this powerful exhibit again, Love. Rainbow is all about emotions. And she's a teen now. She's in mega puberty session going on 16 and a half, and her art does reflect that. With Web3, the incredible experiences she has had, she has been a speaker at NFT NYC twice. She spoke with UNGA 79, thanks to Women of Web3, Sandy Martinez and Cindy Kuhn, United Nations. Here you have a teen to be a part of other female voices, thanks to technology and the vision. And her voice was loud and clear, and her voice expressed all of these incredible interests, again, thanks to Web3. Another organization that has opened her doors and has taken care of value in Rainbow and providing the funds for her to travel to California and go speak at a creative youth conference. The group is called Gift for Kids. And Barbara Alive, the founder of Flower Girls NFT Project. She had a contest, Rainbow was selected. She was able to go to LA for NFT LA now 2 years ago. So the world of Web3 has allow my daughter to understand your future is yours. Grab it by the horns and just go knock on every door, like I am here now representing her. She says, Mom, none of this happens in school. None of these experiences I have had. I said, I know. And that's why I keep reminding you, we keep having the conversation. Art rules in your life, and art will keep opening up so many doors. Rainbow has 5 books on Amazon that she did in a period of less than 2 years. She has art on Redbubble. She had a licensing agreement with Lippy Lou. Her art was placed on a beauty product. And Rainbow has created this great persona, powerful. Now that she's older, she's ready to speak it all out, and speak her mind and says what she likes and what she doesn't like, and her art does reflect that. Rainbow donates art to various organizations, raising funds, St. Jude's, one of them, Poly Raiders in Nigeria, and there are many incredible opportunities. There are powerful communities. They have all opened the doors, and I couldn't be more proud of her. And I couldn't be more proud of every community that has decided to normalize Rainbow's presence. Rainbow doesn't function like everybody else in terms of how she absorbs information, how she does things, what she says many times, all this power of random thoughts. And I, as a parent, I have learned to take a step back and allowing her to create her own world and her own words, and what has meaning to her as she keeps learning the power of Web3 and everything that it provides.
Isn't it interesting how the tides are kind of turning when it comes to younger artists now, and how supportive parents are becoming? Where, you know, one time when I grew up, you know, it was always, no, you got to get a real job. You need something stable, something that can support you. And now with the aid of social media and the internet, and now the explosion of NFTs, digital collectibles, Web3, and everything that's taking place, especially with all the displays and digital galleries and digital screens now, and just the way everything is happening, there's so much potential for artists out there, especially young ones. And so I think the mindset has changed a little, that you can be a very successful artist. You can have a very successful career, especially with the help of the internet and social media. And I find it fascinating how this is all available now to the younger generation, when you didn't have this available in the beginning. How about what do you think we head over to computer and show Rainbow's work of art, and let's talk a little bit about that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just every time I see a parent or hear a parent in a space, and I hear them supporting their child, especially in the art world, it gets me a little choked up, because I don't think that support was there in the beginning, you know. So that's nice to see now, especially people changing their thought process when it comes to art. Okay. Hang on.
Thank you. I agree. And in my case, as a parent, again, with a child with a label, you know, that it's so misunderstood, me taking a step back and deciding I am not going to deal with naysayers. And that's something that Rainbow is a firm believer of, you know, just like she has a place in every single space. And Web3 has definitely proven that that is a reality that will happen, and it keeps happening.
I think it's a beautiful thing, you know, and it's a beautiful thing to see how it evolves and how more and more younger artists are pouring in. I'm going to bring up her work of art, which is Love Matters. I have that next to you right now.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you speak about it and talk about her style and how she creates, and the meaning behind this work of art. Go ahead, take it from there.
You bet. This is pure Rainbow. The choice of colors. Her art has transitioned immensely. When Rainbow was 5.5 years old, she could not hold a pencil correctly, and this incredible teacher, within a matter of 3 days, taught her how to do so. And she only started to create digitally when she was 9. And from then until now, we're speaking of 7 years. And what you see right now is the product of her love, her curiosity. She has taught herself how to use Procreate. We had access to this incredible artist who taught her how to create layers and build her art with the layers. The story about this young girl that she drew with the gorgeous hair, you know, and the big bold letters on the heart. She loved this concept for the exhibit, Linked by Art, Linked by Love, because that's pure Rainbow, you know. Love matters. It's the power of her message. She wants everybody to know it. She put forth her art, but more than anything, what was more important for her was to make sure that everyone got to see those words. This young girl is a little bit shy. This young girl, this is what she had shared with me. She's a little bit shy, yet in her heart, she knows that the only way for humanity and human beings to continue taking care of each other is to continue giving value to love. So there's Rainbow, reminding everyone that love matters and that love is what keep moving us forward and addressing anything that may come upon us, that may bring a challenge. Love can solve it all. Per Rainbow.
Procreate. How long has she been on? Been digital? Oh yeah, and not only that, but has she been any thoughts about physical or just digital? What else? Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Yes, she does it all. She does mixed media, she does crafting, she does pouring paint, she paints, she illustrates like every single piece of art in her books. She created every single one of them. So Procreate was just one of the other tools because she began creating with color pencils and painting and any single surface, that you could imagine, Rainbow wanted to paint on it. So yes, when she was smaller, we had paint on the walls, paint on papers, paint on the floor and everything. One interesting point is that Rainbow, for the longest time, when she started using the iPad at 9, she refused to use the pencil. She didn't like it, and part of the whole sensory needs. So everything she drew with her index finger at that time. And it's only in the past year and a half that she's chosen to use some of these tools that are available to create. And 2 weeks ago, she's creating one piece that she's going to be putting forth, including in her upcoming book. And she was using her finger again. So that was interesting to see, again, her defining, what her process is going to be all about.
Interesting creation, especially with the pressure sensor tools. But not only that, it's fascinating how I always believe kids find their way, right? Because they're the most pure. They haven't really been, tainted by the world yet. So it's nice to see them creating from such a pure stance. Whereas I think as we get older, the more experience we have with life, the more everything starts to come into play with our art. The colors start to get muted a little, but interesting, younger generations, very bright colors. That's not always the case, but it's interesting to see the evolution of art through someone's life. So will be pretty interesting to watch Rainbow, as well as so many other, and you're right about that, Anastasia and Redeem, and there's so many others that we've been able to sit and watch their journeys. And like I said, it's so rare to see parents, especially from where I've come from. So it's a family who always believed, you gotta get a job, you gotta get something stable. Art, we can't depend on art. Where now I think we can depend on art. We can depend on lots of different things that are taking place. Really quick. Rainbow's mom. How can they see more of Rainbow's work? How can they, if they want to commission, collect, they want to reach out? What is the best way to do that?
Yes, first let me do the call to action. Okay. Rainbow, in that, because it connects how to find her. Okay. Rainbow is, we're working on releasing her 6th book, part of the in connection with her 5th one called Rogue Girls Rule. This one is going to be called The Rogue Kingdom. And it's going to have all of these incredible stories with art. But more than anything, this book is going to include a Web3 guide for teens. Why? Again, the experience Rainbow has had. School does not provide what really is happening with the Web3 world. And here she is, here we are, taking a step forward, providing a solution, providing answers with the point of view of a teen, how they learn now, STEAM-based activities. And again, with a directory, there's going to be more than 100 artists that are going to be included in the book. Why? Because Rainbow is also utilizing her funds that she has received from 2 donation campaigns that are going to be placed in Times Square, but they will also be included in the book. So here, creating a product that's going to be of use and giving value to the power of Web3. And how to find that? There is a campaigning fundraiser. There is a campaigning send help. The website, her Linktree is everywhere on social media is Rainbow Motion. The email where you can send information is autismhappykingdom@gmail.com. On Amazon, if you search Rainbow Mosho, Rainbow Mosho, you're going to find her author page and access to her books. Billtree recently approached her, which is wonderful. Again, how the doors keep opening to keep learning. And again, like I said, I take this information first and then I share it with Rainbow at her pace, how she can absorb it. Billtree, another powerful platform that came on, opened the doors and, here, can you do some beta testing? And she has a collection in there called Rogue Drones. It is her experience venturing with AI, and they are like animals that are also drones, and they are people that are also drones, and that's on Billtree. So you type Rainbow Motion and Google. We've done a good job with SEO and all of that, so you can find a lot about Rainbow if you also go to Google.
Okay. I have her website up. I have her Google Sites website up. I also brought up her Linktree while we were talking. I also brought up her Amazon store while we were talking as well. And then I want to show off her X. I did want to ask Rainbow's mom, have you felt like, were you technologically proficient before all this?
Not at all. This is 2021, and I start hearing about NFTs and people and all of that, and I'm like, and I'm like, Rainbow, check this out. She's like, oh my God, Mom, that's too much. She's like, that's okay. I'm gonna start investigating. I approached the local Arts and Business Council. We're in Nashville, and I told them, do you have an upcoming workshop about NFTs? Their response was the classic response. Oh, they are not environmentally friendly. That's not something that we're promoting within our artists. I said, okay, fine. So there I go on my own. I continue to do my research. And it was in November 2021 when I said, okay, I'm going to read how to start, an NFT collection, all of that. I watched like 20 times videos on OpenSea in order to get the steps of how to buy from Coinbase, how that whole moving. Oh my God, that moving of funds from Coinbase to the MetaMask wallet, that was hell. Okay. And I survived it. It's just a powerful learning lesson. I am not a techie. I have all of these incredible experiences, but none of them have to do with technology. And I force myself to learn it. Why? Because that's what my daughter needs. Because that's the future. And everything that is taking place now with politics and meme coins, etc. I am here now. I am understanding it. I am going to be sharing with my daughter. My daughter has an initiative to have a book that is going to be put together with a guide about Web3, so young kids like her, teens, can learn about Web3 in their own terms, again, because the schools are not teaching this. So there's a lot of power in this, a lot of power in Web3, and you opening the doors with these incredible opportunities to talk about it and sharing the stories. And again, in this case, love being the one uniting factor that's making it happen.
Okay, I also brought up her Instagram as you were speaking, but I did want to ask that question. Hang on, Rainbow's mom, while we reset the screens. I think you have a very good ending right now. Let me just make sure everything's right. Okay, very good. I'm gonna put this full. Okay, Rainbow's mom. Before we say goodbye, I want to thank. Well, I'll do that afterwards. But before we say goodbye, it sounds like that you have come from not knowing anything and got acquainted with wallets, exchanges, cryptocurrencies, and look at the motivation a child has brought you. Because a lot of people walked away from everything. They were very scared. They were nervous about losing funds. People saw about like wallets. I don't need to. I don't know. Forget this. And a lot of people walked away from the digital collectible world. In my mind, whoever walked away didn't see the opportunities in this world that would lead out into IRL, which is the real world. But of course, the tech, not that easy to understand, right? Figuring out, all the marketplaces and I need a wallet, I need this wallet, that wallet. And, here you are, you come in and you introduce your child into this, and you take the art and you get everything moving, and look at all the doors that has opened for you. So maybe you can leave us with some awesome words of inspiration for everybody out there, who might be kind of wandering the same path you have, who, might have heard, I don't get involved with any of that technical stuff. It's too difficult. You didn't give up. And so, here you are. And here are all these opportunities knocking at your door. So, I think you have a lot of inspiration to lead us. So go ahead.
My pleasure. And we cannot quit. We keep going. My life with my daughter, my wonderful Rainbow Mosho, some days are incredible and some days are very difficult. And in those difficulties, I remain focused. And that's why I ask of all of you and it's been shared, and I say it again, you are excellent at what you do, at what you are, at what you keep learning. Every mistake that you make, it will make you stronger. You will keep creating opportunities. Do not hesitate to knock on a door. Do not hesitate to say, I have a product and this is the value that I bring to this space. Normalize your presence in all of the spaces. Call people out and just like, hey, I am here. I am not going anywhere. Why? Because I believe in me. And my daughter will tell you that. I believe in me. To the naysayers, she would say it. Right now, that's her favorite phrase. To the naysayers, dream on, just wait. There's tons more of Rainbow Mosho that you're going to be seeing. And to all of you, keep at it and keep Rainbow inspired.
Okay. Sometimes these shows work on, they work on me. I got to hold it together here. So, Rainbow's mom, I want to say thank you very much for taking your time, coming on, representing Rainbow. Nothing but success to you guys. And you guys have certainly been chugging away in this very difficult little area of art, but it's nice to see that you guys are seeing success and doors opening. And I could wish you guys nothing but the best, you and Rainbow Mosho. And I want to also say thank you for coming on the show. Congratulations for the Linked by Art, Linked by Love exhibition with Women in Tech, as well as thank you for coming on the show and making it successful. There's a lot I had to get in there, but I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, you just had a chance to listen to Rainbow Mosho's mom. You can find more of her art at Rainbow, RAINBOWMOSHO. Lots of inspiration in this show today, man. Okay, our next artist up is Muriel London. We have a video from her. She was actually on last week's show too. She sent the video, but if you give me a second, I'm going to bring that video up, and we're going to play her video with her work of art. Just give me 1 second to make that happen. Okay. All right. down. Muriel. Okay, we got Muriel up there. We got Muriel up here. Okay, bring this up. Downloads. And yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hello, my name is...
Hang on 1 second, guys, while I load this up. And we bring this in here. Okay. Everything's set. Let's change the screens. Let's go. There we go. Okay. I think we're all set to go. Oh, no. Let's bring up her work of art. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. There we go. Well, okay. All right, we're all set to go. Okay.
Hello, my name is Muriel, and I am a French-British digital artist based in London. My journey into the world of art began at Chelsea Art and Design University, where I developed a deep appreciation for blending traditional artistic themes with cutting-edge technology. Before fully transitioning into the art world, I worked as an actuary, and while that may seem like a different world altogether, I believe it gave me a strong sense of precision and structure that has influenced my artistic approach. Today, my work focuses on creating beauty and evoking emotions, always with a positive touch. My style is a fusion of the classical and the contemporary, often using tools like AI to push creative boundaries. The artwork currently featured in the SUPERCOMMUNITY gallery is titled Ephemeral Connection. It explores the universal nature of love and connection, those fleeting yet profound moments that transcend cultural, social, and temporal boundaries. The piece was inspired by the idea that love, in all its forms, is a universal language. Throughout history, we've seen countless stories where love defies barriers, from Romeo and Juliet to Titanic, or the legends of Tristan and Isolde and Layla and Minon. These stories remind us that love connects us all, no matter who we are or where we come from. Visually, Ephemeral Connection portrays two figures, opposite yet complementary. One is rooted in a cosmic expanse, while the other radiates vibrant warmth. This symbolizes both the individuality of each person and the profound connection that unites them. The interplay of abstract colors and forms reflects the delicate balance between the fleeting and the eternal, capturing the complexity and beauty of love. To create this piece, I used AI tools such as Midjourney, combined with manual refinements to enhance its depth and emotional resonance. I felt it was a perfect fit for the Linked by Love exhibition, as it celebrates the universal theme of love while inviting viewers to reflect on their own connections. For those who want to connect with me, you can find me on X, formerly Twitter, at @MurielLondon, where I have 9,000 followers. There, we engage in daily challenges designed to explore new tools and learn more about art. Every day, I run two kinds of challenges. One is open-themed, where numerous artists participate, and after 24 hours, one of us serves as the judge and selects 3 winners. The second is a guided challenge based on an artistic movement or a specific artist. This is more confidential, but incredibly enriching for learning. You can also find me on my website, murielherm.art, or on ObJKE, where I showcase and sell my work. I'm always open to inquiries and collaborations, whether you're looking for a commission or simply want to connect. To my fellow artists, I want to say, never stop exploring. The beauty of art lies in its endless possibilities, and today, with tools like AI, there's so much potential to create something truly unique. Trust your vision, even if it feels unconventional, and remember that art is about expressing yourself authentically. Create for yourself first, and the rest will follow. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to experiment, and to discover something new. So keep creating, keep dreaming, and let your passion shine through in everything you do.
Okay. So this is Muriel's work of art right here. Ephemeral connections. If you want to see more of Muriel's art, you can check her out. This is her X right here. And we will also bring up her link tree. Yeah. Okay, let's do that real quick. Okay, there we go. We'll bring up her link tree. Where is this? Okay. So if you guys want to see more of Muriel's art, we'll bring up her link tree. We'll also show her. Does she? Oh, yes, she does. She does. Okay. So this is her gram. We'll bring up her gram as well. I think she mentioned that there is a. Oops. I think she mentioned that she does have a personal website. Let's see if we could find that real quick. No, is it joint? No, that's not it. I remember seeing it somewhere, but wait. No. Okay, this is her on Cyber Gallery. Yeah, this is her on. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure where her actual website is. I was going to try to bring that up, but you can find her on X. This is her link tree as well. And then also Muriel is, this is her Instagram as well. Okay. Very good. All right. Okay. Let me get everything back to normal here. This way we can bring up Vans to close out. Hang on one second, guys. Let me double screen. Okay. That is this. Let me close this. There we go. We got her. Let me close all this. Yes. And okay, Vans. Hang on one second, Vanessa. Okay. Let me close out here. Okay, guys. So you had a chance to meet all 6 featured artists. We're gonna get back to Vans now. We're gonna bring Vanessa up to close out the end of the show. You had a chance to meet and see all 6 artists and all 6 artists' artworks. Sandy Toes, Real NFT Art, Masha, Anita, Muriel, and Rainbow Moshoes, Mom, who presented for Rainbow. So right now we're going to go back to Vanessa real quick. Vanessa? All right, we got you. Okay, good. Vans. So I know that we have a couple links and some stuff that we want to go through really quick, and we want to show everybody. So at this point in time, I'm going to sit back, and I'm just going to be your engineer. And you're gonna talk to me about some of these links and things that we have. I'm gonna reset the screen, and I know you wanted to show off a few things. Let me reset everything so that everybody's here. Good. Okay. Good. We'll push this back. Very good. Okay. So I have some web links. Where do we want to start, Vanessa?
All right. You can definitely walk everybody through our open call. Like I said at the beginning, this year we're hosting our 4th annual Woman in Tech Showcase, and the deadline is January 31st. This year, our open call, it is powered by Webby Social. So if you follow the WIT Museum, we have a pin thread, which is an open call for all the women in tech. You can read through it, follow the step-by-step. Also, on that thread, you'll find a YouTube tutorial where I walk you exactly how to submit on Webby Social. Webby Social is a hub for creators to connect, create their portfolio. So it is a place where I want the artists to submit their artwork so they can be highlighted on their feed and be, found by other artists as well. In addition, we also have the Creative Owls .io website where you can see all of our previous virtual reality events. We also include our previous Women in Tech showcases. If you actually go to the website under Women in Tech Museum right now, you can submit your art, but that will take you to the website, and you will have to, look all the tutorial as well. But you can also apply there. That will take you to a Google form for all the artists to submit their information. The speakers will also be deadline is January 31st. The selected artists and speakers will be announced by February 14th, so it can be exactly on that day or, some days before that. In addition, if you want to see our previous museum from last year, you can visit us on spatial.io. We have 12 booths where you can find over 8 artwork per booth, and from our previous communities, takes overs, and also from our previous showcase. So go ahead and explore. I know a lot of you today are big on cyber, but Spatial also give you a very good opportunity. You want to connect with the Woman in Tech. I am the curator, the organizer. So if anything, whether you have questions for the showcase or any other collab, make sure to follow me on my X account, which is bands_synchro, CMKRO. And also, you can send me on DM on Wit Museum. If you're friends with my Creative Owls, you can also reach out to them. But the main account that we have so far, the official one, is Wit Museum on X, where you can also find out about our others curators. We have curators, and one of the curators is actually linked by Art, who invited us here today, so we're very grateful. But those are honestly the main links you should be following. But any information, any direct question is, just give me a follow, and I'm happy to connect with you. But yes, I think that's all of our links for now. But I do want to say thank you to all the artists, to all the viewers, to you, Mark, and Link by Art for inviting us for this opportunity. I appreciate, the time for the ladies joining us. We all have different schedule, but we made it work through. We all showed up, so I'm really grateful, and we appreciate the visibility, right? What you're giving us today, the chance to be able to speak about the museum, because that's one of our main goals, trying to find visibility for all these artists and let the world know that we're here. And maybe I might get an advance because I respect the time, but everything that the lady said was very inspirational. Their closing words. I think something that is very important to add, to this space is that don't stop believing, don't stop dreaming. When you start comparing yourself to other, this space moves so fast. It works different for many, right? One might launch a meme token and it might go to the sky. Whether you try, it might not work for you. We can see that we all have different results, but that shouldn't basically dictate how your dreams should, keep going. Just keep believing in yourself. If you have to start over, do it. But when you believe in yourself, you'll have that passion for the things that that you love, and that's what drives you at the end. But yes, thank you everyone for everything today.
Okay, Vans. So I just want to make sure I have everything up here correctly. I have your Women in Tech Museum. Okay, great. I just actually was able to pull up the spatial as well. Maybe we'll take a walk around the spatial real quick. Okay, so I have your Women in Tech Museum page. I also, what else did I bring up? I brought up your personal page as well. I have your personal page up here. And then let's bring up your website. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Times Square. Very nice. I like the shot. Okay. So we also have your Women in Tech website with Creative Owls. Let's see, VR events, Women in Tech. The part I have is where you submit your art. or apply to speak, Women in Tech 2025 Showcase. I also have the thread up. I just want to scroll through this thread real quick. This is the thread calling all women in tech that you wanted to bring attention to as well. And then we have your spatial. Hang on one second. Let me bring this up full screen. Oh, okay. Look at this. Oh, this works a little differently. Oh, look at this. Okay. I'm just going to take a walk around in here. So if you guys want to check out Women in Tech Museum, I'm standing in it right now. Here we go. So I'm just going to take you guys on a tour around here. Let me see if I can move a little faster here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. See, Vans, we got through it. We had a very successful show. Lots of artists got to come up and share their art. Yeah. Hang on. Let me. I always like these little VR galleries. I think these are the future. All right. So, okay. If you guys want to see more inside, you guys can check out the museum for yourselves. The links are everywhere. Okay. All right. And this is, so really quick, Vans, this is where the exhibition goes down in the museum. Is that, do I have that correct?
Correct. This is where we showcase all of the artwork. And last year, like, as you know, we showcased them here and also in Times Square. But this is, yes, our main museum where we showcase artists every month. Okay. And also, like, we're also, besides of hosting the showcase inside the metaverse, I'm also like chasing you in the metaverse.
Oh, following me?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, no worries. But yes, besides of hosting it in the metaverse, we also host like X spaces where artists, can talk. But yes, but soon it might be my cue to go, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna be like standing by, but yeah, I would love everyone to join us. See me more, to join us and check out the gallery for previous events.
He probably just wants to say hello to everybody, a future artist over there. Okay. All right, guys. That is, so you see the links to everything. Let's see. Okay, we got everything. Okay, Vanessa, you might have already said it, but maybe you want to leave us with a couple quick, if it's possible, maybe
okay.
Leave us with a quick couple words of inspiration for everyone and all the artists out there, and maybe just one last time let people know where they can find you, reach out to you. Yeah.
All right. And again, I want to say thank you, Marc, Link by Art, all the artists that join us, viewers. I see we have a lot of people. Please rewatch, follow the links, follow all the artists. They're connected. Again, don't give up on your dreams. Keep going, keep creating. That's where your motivation comes. Everything that you do, it comes from you, right? So you always have to be feeling good, on the right mindset, even like when it's not your best day, you're not feeling good. We have amazing people in the community. Reach out to them if you're going through something. Take care of yourself. Like, for you to be able to show up, it is important that you're doing your best, healthy, and it's okay to take breaks, and we'll be here anytime that you're ready to come back. And yes, keep striving. I think a lot of you already said it. Keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep going. Don't give up. And love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and for your patience and time. I appreciate you all.
Hey, Vans, you have one last question. What song would you guys like to close out on?
Ooh, all right. Can you play Shine Bright Like a Diamond? We're on some Rihanna's vibes today.
Yes, I can. I'm gonna close out the show now, Vans. And then I'm gonna jump back on real quick. I will probably end on the Super Community Gallery and all your artworks. and I would shine bright like a diamond. So I'll be right back in a few. All right. Okay, guys. So you had a chance to meet. Let me put this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, guys. You had a chance to meet the Women in Tech Museum at the WITMUSEUM WIT Museum, Women in Tech. You got a chance to meet these guys, a community of artists every Wednesday, and this Wednesday you guys got to meet them. Okay, you got to meet Vance, the community leader. You also got to meet the other 6 artists. Sandy Toes, Rill NFT Art, Masha, Anita, Muriel, Rainbow. Okay, so on that note, that closes out another community show on Wednesdays. It's good. These shows end up being great, but I do want to also remind everybody that you never know what happens on these live shows. Even on the spotlight shows, we could always run into some technical difficulties. So I appreciate everybody for having patience and hanging in there and getting through it with us. You never know what's going to happen on these shows, but it just goes to show that it doesn't get any more realer than this. On that note, okay, it's a happy Wednesday. I want everybody to turn this off and start going to create art. And then for the rest of the week, let's see, we have Rama on Friday for the spotlight show. And then also you will be able to catch us in Space on Friday, TGIF, with my co-host Sun and Alina. So on that note, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in, joining in, and being part of the show and showing support. I'm going to come over there right now, and I'm going to start mentioning names and saying hello to everybody. So give me one sec. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Well, there was quite a lot of activity in the box that I saw going on. So let me get in here and say hello to everybody. And I will make my way over to IG. I don't know. Eventually, it's going to be tough to do this. But Linked by Art. What's up, guys? What's up, Sketch? What's up, Kat? Good to see you in here, Kat. While I do this, what can I bring up? I know what I can bring up. I can bring up this. That's what I can bring up. And then you guys can watch this as I do this. Very good. Double get, yeah, there we go. Okay. No, we'll bring up this. Okay, let me say. All right, so Kat, Sketch, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining in. Who else we got in here? MIDI Punks, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being part of this. Appreciate it. Let's go. Monamel, thank you for joining in. Good to see you. Let's go down the front. Lord, good to see you. Lord has a showcase spotlight show coming up as well. Let's see. We got everybody. There's a lot of comments. That's nice. I like to see this. Lots of activity on this show. It was a very good show. It was a little bit longer than usual, but, you know, it's all good. We're sitting here talking about art. Sometimes that happens. MC. Thank you for thank you for stopping in. Glad you liked my mug. What a peculiar thing to point out. But MC's good for that. Centaurus, good to see you, Shaker. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Creative Owls, thanks you for joining in. Nice work on the website and the spatial as well. And I'm just going to get over here real quick to IG. I'm going to thank everybody. Sober Guy, Chris Pix, Morticia, Maria, Masha. Good to see you, Maria. Masha, Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow's here. Spectacular. Viorica. Momin. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Shiri, thank you for joining in. Everybody's over there watching too. Good. I'm glad you guys are paying attention on IG. It's nice to see some traffic over there. Ava, Sahar, Mayu, love with the Philippines. Women in tech. Thank you for joining in. You're welcome. Jade, Rama. Rama, I hope you're getting ready for your show on Friday. Svet, Ella, Paco, Meta, Nalia, K. Hare, Latinka, Eugene, Rao, and happy for you. I want to thank all you guys for joining in. I appreciate it very much. We're going to bring up and we're going to close out right now on the track. Hang on. There we go. Okay. On that note, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining in on another community show. We'll bring them up to say goodbye. We'll see if we have anybody left. But before we do that, let's get this going.
Diamond, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond.
Okay, Women in Tech Museum.
Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy.
We'll see you guys later.
We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine and Mali. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond.
See all you guys on the next one.
Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright tonight. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
And that was a damn good show. See all you guys on the next one. Peace.